of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Starry night, a loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Starry night, a loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
Energizing combo sets. Party noodle.
Alrighty, guys. Good evening. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Daito, congrats on first. Let me give you some points. Alright. Shoe Trees, welcome. Dragon, welcome in. Congrats on that 325. 2, welcome in as well. Can we get a shout out? Charlotte's here. Kaizen, welcome in. Weird stuff happened last night while doing Dragon Spine. What happened? Making bed. Okay. Let's see here. Dorolo. Good morning. What? It's 9 p.m. Welcome in, guys. We are going to be doing ZZZ today. We were streaming for like 6.5 hours and still didn't finish. Because apparently it's very long. But before we dive into ZZZ, let me... switch over here. Let's see. You found a Ressa glitch. Oh, hang on. Let me put all these drip marketing away. There we go. Let's see. You found a Varessa glitch. Was using skill to run at the family during their private conversation. Oh, that's funny. Game obviously stopped me, but the running sound effects stayed. Even after going and doing something else, it still stayed. Had to restart the game. And among let's see, other things, Shalona won me over. Kind of like her now. She's a pretty awesome character. Did you see Two Towers? No, I didn't have time today, so I will have to watch it at some point, hopefully this week. All right, but yeah, before we dive into some why is this cropping weird again? Hold on. I guess I can just hold it to this. No, hold on. Why is this literally different every time I pull it up?
Makes you wonder, huh?
No, I just put it there. I just put it there. That's fine. All right. We have a Faye channel, not Faye channel, Faye trailer. It was already spoiled because of the thumbnail, but let's see. I'm making some progress with the Jazz Singer's Guidebook. Oh, nice. Now I have a guarantee for Columbina because I got another Mizuki at 21 Pity. Deciding to build Pity to get my last Yansan copy. Oh, nice. Okay, C6 because it wants to be different. Yeah, every time. That's my second loss this update. Hey, well, at least you're getting Mizuki. Mizuki's C1 for you now. C1, C2. Weeb, welcome in. Weeb. Okay, so guys, here I am at 2 a.m. in the morning, playing through ZZZ 2.5. I won't get into like details, but it's 2 a.m. Weeb tells me like, oh, there's about another hour of story. I'm like, okay, let's see if we can finish it by reset, which is 1 hour away. Hour and a half later, I'm like, okay, this is probably the end. The game's like, all right, next big section, let's go. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, I have to end. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Let's see, now I have a Genshin for Columbia and a 7525 for Nicole. There you go. Still in chapter 1, but now instead of just playing the roots of all the chords, now I'm on to playing the full chords. Okay. The banner comes tomorrow. The banner for what? Everything's on Tuesday. Didn't get final Yansan, but now it's... Oh, yeah, no, I hear you. You'll get them eventually. Honestly, I fell asleep a little bit after that message. We just lied and dipped. It's long, guys. I'm pretty sure I felt like I was going through it pretty quickly. Like, yeah, you know, various things happen. You know, I had to say hi to raids and stuff like that. But I felt like I was going through it pretty quickly. I felt like I wasn't getting too distracted. It was around like 5 a.m. for me. No, yeah, it was late for me. It was when you sent that message. It was 2 a.m. for me. I was like, oh, okay, an hour left. I can finish by reset. So an hour and a half later, the game was like, I figured I was like, okay, this is probably it. This seems like it's getting to a stopping point that makes sense. And then it's like, nope, big section coming up. And I'm like, we have time. Also, is it a New Heroes banner or Desert? It is, should be New Heroes. Again, I got spoiled from the thumbnail, but it's fine. Because I don't remember. No, yeah, no silhouette. So it's just a regular New Heroes banner. Shall we watch that now? Let's dive into that. Hopefully everything's working. The cropping is okay. It works, I think. All right, shall we? Again, aside from the thumbnail, I haven't seen anything else. But yeah. Also, I have to let me get into ZZZ here and give Suzushi their internet membership. Congrats to Suzushi. Watch it now because I only have a few minutes. Okay. All right, chat. Here we go. It's the third that makes something like a C7 sound muddy. Oh, the third is like the most important note of like any chord. That is like by far. 2 seasons of 12 episodes each with a canon film coming out this year. Oh, solo leveling. Okay. Left in early, but second part of our Christmas is when they get back. Okay, yeah, let's watch this trailer. And then, by the way, can we get a shout out for 2? All right. Oh, not season. Oh, chapter 7. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Trailer. How long is this? 5 minutes and 42 seconds. Here we go. Very loud in my ears. Okay. C minor 7? Oh, then write C and then like a lowercase m and 7. All right. Lara Shell with the wings. Wait. What's going on here? Justice armed.
Understandable that you would be so captivated by me.
Wait, what is this?
What shall we do?
What is with the wings? It's as easy. I'm gonna dip because I am still. Yeah. No. Arcane Latona, Ice Lock Plus, Holy Panic, Peerless Beauty. Okay. Seems like we're going Sacred Stones. Preempt Amplify, AS Hone. Is this a full kit? That's a full kit right there.
Yet.
She's a scare. I'll have to take a look. Lara Shell's one of my favorite characters from that game, but Glitter is dead. Wait, what?
I'll captivate them.
Drank Red Bull. Gave her wings. Heals herself and allies and removes stat penalties after rendering foe unable to counter attacks thrice. Desert Banner is always 3 to 4 games. Wait, what about Desert Banner? No, this is a New Heroes banner. Only see this. No, I've never seen that. if it's a C minor 7, C and then lowercase m, and then a 7. Is it just me, or does she sound like Alice? Maybe. I don't. Well, they have the voice actors listed. I'll check that in a bit here. We just watched this straight through the first time, and then we'll go through.
I have to get stronger.
I don't know what just happened. All right. So that was a rearmed, right? Arcane. So rearmed Lara Shell.
I am Morva, leader of the dragons, guardian of the Darkling Woods.
Yeah, flying green dragon. So it is
I
Sacred
shall
Stones,
be
yeah.
off.
So we got Morva here, flying green dragon. I'll read it in a second. Must be jazz. No, that's not a jazz thing. Purging Breath, Dragon. It just sounds like it's that book thing. Purging Breath, Dragon Flame, Dragon Scales, AR Hold Guide. Hardens his and his allies' defenses, staving off surprise attacks. His powerful special can also heal him. Let's see, major 7 chords as. Yeah, no, that's
As
accurate.
it once did.
They shafted him. He's got 2 like premier skills there. Where you live? Welcome in, Cass. How's it going? I'm in Chicago. We already have. Don't we already have him? I thought we already have him. I could have sworn we already have him. Do we not have him? Do we not have Franz?
Sure?
Okay, Lance Cav, sure. Demote, melee Lance plus, swap, flow refresh 3, and rouse attack speed 3. Deals more damage the more foes that surround him. Can recover 10 HP after battle if he initiates combat. We have other blonde guy from Sacred Stones that's also a Cav. Aided hero. This must have been the thumbnail that I got spoiled on. Yeah, let's go! We get loot! Aided hero loot.
It would be a benefit to humanity if I were able to control all monsters.
Let's go!
Allow me to demonstrate.
We are absolutely getting her. We are absolutely getting her. I don't even know the skills yet. Unequaled Tome, Comet, Superior Talent. And she even has the eye monster, because you know how all the aided heroes have like some kind of creature. She's the eye monster thing, the Cyclops. AR lull finish and preempt ploy. Ignores obstructions and vanquishes with her high-powered special. Even once invincible foes stand a chance. She controls monsters. I mean, clearly.
Time for
Say
you
pull.
to
I
leave.
may pull for that loot. Garcia's JHB. You need that loot. Just realized we don't have friends yet. I thought we did. Although maybe just because I've been, but like I actually recently tried to restart Sacred Stones again. Aids essence when you summon an aided hero. Either way, that's how I've been taught to write the symbols. That's not right, but okay. Thoughts on hackers? Wait, for what? Also wrote chords that way in the jazz piano book. Maybe they're just copying what one person did then. That's not a standard way of doing it. Even in jazz, which deviates from concert music. Oh, we got Ford, not Franz. Wait, when do we get Ford? Okay, so we had 2 sparks. All right, let's go through this trailer and then we'll get into some ZZZ. We're absolutely getting the loots. We might as well try and maybe pick up the La Rochelle on the way there if their skills are good here. All right, let's take a look. All right, there's our artwork for La Rochelle. Well, I still don't understand the whole wings on the head thing. Justice armed.
It's under.
There's our standing arts. The artwork's kind of like flat in terms of like the lack of like gradient shading. So this actually does feel very. This feels very like Super Famicom Fire Emblem art style. Seen Half Diminished. No, that's right for Half Diminished, yeah. Lose your main goal on this banner. I mean, she's an aided hero, so that makes sense. And La Rochelle's a rearm, so should be pretty good. We'll go through the skills here in a second. Gonna go for Goat Rachel. Oh, La Rochelle here. It's Angel Wings, right? Doesn't La Rochelle see herself as an angel? I mean, I guess. Our gamer, you think they would create a new assist special for La Rochelle based off lights? Alright, let's go through this here. Let's see if I do want to go for her or not. Because again, she is one of my favorite characters in the game. So, Cav, Staff, colorless, of course. 40, 69, 50. Oh, these are all buffed. Let's see at the end maybe if they give us like base stats. Okay, Arcane Latona. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. Max cooldown count value cannot be reduced below 1. Start of player phase or enemy phase grants imbue to unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. At start of turn, effects trigger on player phase, and after start of turn, effects trigger on enemy phase, except for summoner duels. For unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit, neutralizes stat penalties and 2 penalty effects. Does not apply to penalty effects that were applied at the same time. Neutralizes the first applicable penalty effects on units or allies list of active effects. Grants attack speed, defense, res plus 15 to unit. Unit deals plus 25 damage excluding AoE specials. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 15 excluding AoE specials. And reduces the percentage of foes' non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat excluding AoE specials. Daito, congrats on the 50 stream streak. How's it going? You have all 3 alts and Fae. I do too. Yeah, actually, Loot's also one of my favorites in Sacred Stones. One of my favorite characters in Sacred Stones, so I want her. Nice. Yeah, they're all the characters on. Well, the ones I care about in this banner are good ones. Let me see here. Did I miss anything else? Probably go for Loot because she's funky and weird. I just like Loot. That's why I'm pulling for her. Attuned units don't bring much anyway. Yeah, they just have an animal. We have a Loot emote, guys. If I remember correctly, more than one way to write chord symbols. I mean, anyone can write chord symbols how they want. It's just not the one that you're mentioning is not a standard way. It's not a typical way of writing it. Like if you're gonna write charts for like mass production, you like a publisher would never put it that way. If you're just writing charts for your own group, you can write it however you want. Let's see here. Also have all the loots. Nice. All right. She my main mage when I play FE7. FE7? You mean Sacred Stones? Although actually internally in the game, it's actually counted as the 9th Fire Emblem. Base, welcome in. You hate medicine? Well, medicine saves lives, so there's that. All right, Ice Lock Plus, welcome in, by the way. The skill is treated as a rally assist skill, restores HP equal to 40% of unit's attack, min of 6 HP to target ally, and grants defense res plus 6 to target ally for 1 turn. And also, if there's no Divine Vein Ice currently applied by unit or allies, applies Divine Vein Ice to spaces 2 spaces away from target or for 1 turn. Excludes spaces occupied by a foe, destructible terrain other than Divine Vein Ice, and warp spaces in rival domains. If used on turn 2 onward, also grants another action to unit and inflicts, restricts movement to 1 space on unit and pair up cohort through their next action. Effects that can trigger on turn 2 onward will not trigger again for 2 turns after triggering. Using the skill has no effect on special cooldown charge, and the unit does not gain experience or SP. Ooh. Holy Panic. If an assist skill is used, unit's special cooldown count does not go down. When special triggers, boost damage by 25% of a foe's res. Calculates damage from staff after combat damage is added. If special is triggered during combat, inflicts attack speed -6 and panic on target and foes within 2 spaces of target after combat. Peerless Beauty. So we have what's it called? I forgot what the term is. At start of turn, preferred. Start of turn grants cancel affinity to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. At start of turn and after unit acts, if trigger cantos after canto, inflicts speed. I can't talk. Inflicts speed res -7, triangle adept, sabotage, and status preventing counterattacks on closest foes and any foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. Grants attack speed defense res +9 to unit. Unit deals +7 damage excluding AoE specials, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 7 excluding AoE specials, and neutralizes effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. If decreasing the speed difference necessary to make a follow-up attack by 10 would allow units to trigger a follow-up attack, excluding guaranteed and prevented follow-ups, triggers potent follow 100% during combat. Preempt Amplify enables Canto 2. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by a unit, grants Preempt Pulse and Attack Liberate to units, target ally, and allies within 2 spaces of target ally after movement for 1 turn. Allies on the map with Preempt Pulse active deal +7 damage during combat, excluding AoE specials. Inflict speed res -4 on foe, and unit deals +X times 5 damage during combat. Max of 15, X equals number of allies on the map with Preempt Pulse active, excluding units and excluding AoE specials. And then AS Hone Assault. All right. Misremember which number Sacred Stone is. Yeah, the release order, it's the 8th game. Well, it was the 8th game. In the game code, though, it's actually counted as 9 because they're numbered in the game code by when they start development, and Path of Radiance actually started development before Sacred Stone. It's just obviously it took longer to develop Path of Radiance. And then when Intelligent Systems tried to retcon the numbering, because fans found out that Awakening was 14 and Fates was 15 and so on and so forth. They were like, oh, it's because the Satellaview is the one. No, it's not. Anyway. Where was I? Well, we've seen almost everything on Lara Shell's kit before, no new skills. Well, they bump up some things here and there, but nothing, like, the effects aren't really new.
I'm not finished yet.
Or the components of a skill are new. So yeah, these are buff stats, so we don't get well, hold on.
I'll captivate them.
Yeah, heals herself and allies and removes stat penalties after rendering foe unable to counter attacks thrice.
Admire all you want. With grace Of course.
My lights should be dimming. I don't know why they're not. Because I have work tomorrow. Well, guys, you know what? So I have work tomorrow, but it's an institute day. I mean, it's just like meetings and staff stuff, time and whatever. But because I'm a music teacher, none of the stuff on the schedule applies to me until 12 o'clock. I'm like, so if I just don't show up till 12, is anyone going to really notice? My principal's not even in the building until
I have to get stronger.
12. They're at a different building. 3 new FE8 units. Plus, Loot didn't have an alt in a million years. Yeah, it's been a while. What was the last one for her? Was it summer? Or another seasonal? All right, here's our artwork here. Again, the shading on at least the first two, it's very flat and there's not like a lot of gradient shading, so it does give a very like retro look to it.
I am Morva, leader of the dragons.
Like that's what I would say is more in like early 2000s style, but
I shall be off.
whereas Lara Shell's definitely looks more like Super Famicom era Fire Emblem art. Let's see here. I like how it took 7 years for Faye to give staff alts, but throughout those 7 years, they still gave every unit alt lines. Is the piano in the school's music room an acoustic piano or digital? We got rid of all the acoustic ones, at least in my classroom. And we have 13. They're all Yamaha P45s because those are the cheap ones, and we had to buy a lot of them. Christmas was the last. Oh, okay. But she was a backpack for Lysithia. Morva is neat because he's alive in this. I mean, they're all like multiverse stuff, so probably the neatest lore units. Yeah, Fire Emblem's done that before with other characters too. Purging Breath neutralizes effective against flying bonuses. Nice. Enables Canto remainder +1, min of 2. Accelerates special trigger colon count -1. If foe's range equals 2, calculates damage using the lower of foe's defense or res. At start of player phase or enemy phase, grants defense res +6. Fringe bonus and warp bubble to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Grants attack speed defense res +15 to unit. Unit deals +25 damage, excluding AoE specials. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 15, excluding AoE specials. Reduces damage from foes' specials by an additional 15, excluding AoE specials. And grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat. Only highest value applied. Does not stack. We got Dragon Flame. Ewok, welcome in. Did you see the new Heroes trailer? Who wants to tell them? Okay, Dragon Flame. We got Dragon Scales. AR Hold Guide. Allies within 2 spaces of unit can move to any space within 2 spaces of unit. Unit can move to a space within 2 spaces of any ally within 2 spaces. Inflicts attack res -4 on foes within 3 spaces of unit during combat. Hardens this and his allies' defenses, saving off surprise attacks. His powerful special can also heal him. Let's see here. Every time we see Morva, he was a brains unit. Do you ever have to use those P45s for concert season? No. Oh, I haven't. One of our other directors in the district, he needed to borrow a digital piano one time for one of his concerts, so he borrowed one of those. So. Done this with other units, but still refused to give us Gawain. Do it, give us Gawain. Legendary Gawain, please. Garcia. Oh, for the free unit, yeah. Did we have Garcia before? Is this their first Garcia? I could have sworn we had him too. But again, maybe it's just because I not recently, but like recent-ish started FE8 again. We need neat what if version of Grail who wields Ragnar. Exactly. Give us legendary Gawain. Why has it not happened yet? I feel like that would be like one of the most like popular like insta everyone must buy. Want him at his peak as a legendary unit. Joseph, how's it going? Welcome in. If I'm ever in the Chicagoland area, I will make a point to check out CME. Let's see here. No, we only got his son. Really? Why do I keep misremembering this? It must be because I again recently tried to restart Sacred Sons. Anyway, Hardens is... I read that already.
As it once did.
That's right. More of a takedown for Mortis. Next up, Franz. Seema's Peak with his own version of Ether. Right? Yeah, exactly. Give us Legendary Gawain. Why has this not happened yet? Chicago Music changed. It's this like, yeah, no, I know. Whole lower section, probably called the basement. Ross is a better unit in FE8. I mean, yeah, but yeah. This no one cares because he's a demote. I mean, Franz and the original. I mean,
I'm Franz. Every bit a Knight of Renee.
Let's see. Let me go back and pause right there. So there's the standing artwork. Ta-da! He's just holding a bunch of swords. Are those practice swords? Those are practice swords.
I'm Franz. Every bit a Knight of Renee. Are you sure?
43, 66, 54, 35, 23. Never use Franz. I don't think I usually do. Melee Lance Plus inflicts attack speed, defense res -5 on foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on a unit and neutralizes effects that grant special cooldown charge plus X to those foes during their combat. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, unit deals plus X times 5 damage during combat. Max of 20, X equals the number of foes within 3 spaces of target, including target, excluding AoE specials. We also get Swap, Flow Refresh 3, and Rouse Attack Speed 3. We're leaving Pokemon. Post-game stuff. Still working my way through the the 15 rank battles after the game, and then still haven't started the Looker post-game quest, although I was gonna do that on stream, and then we got the other 2 legendaries. Yeah. Awesome if he uses all those swords in his artwork as weapons. Like, what's his name from Star Rail? I forgot his name already. Like the apprentice guy from the Cienjo. I steal a sword, though, to not waste... yeah, absolutely. Get all the weapons off of the characters you're not using. No, not Archer. The blonde standard character. Called the Base Club. Only distributor. I'm not familiar with them, but a friend of mine, well, a couple friends of mine actually, who are bassists would probably know. Yanqing, thank you. Toss all the swords and then finish them off with their lance. No, yeah, exactly. Let's see. Deals more damage to the more foes that surround him. Can recover 10 HP after battle if he initiates combat. Yeah, he's a lance user. Why is he carrying all the practice swords? He's just like, I'm claiming all these swords I beat. Alright, guys. Here's the 80 hero we are absolutely going for. I've got enough orbs. I can probably spark. Let's go. Look at her. Look at her. She looks amazing. So this is loot. We even have an emote of loot. You guys have that one? If you don't have it, you can probably redeem channel points for it. Be back in a bit. Yes, LA, only units that are special get unique kill animations. I'll buy orbs for summoner loot. Let's go. Good thing you didn't put Edelgard.
It would be a bet.
Alright, oop, back it up. There we go. So there's our artwork. So she gets the little, the Cyclops demon. What were they called in the game, though? What were the monsters in that game called? I'm trying to remember. Because, like, every game called, like, monsters different things. Risen? No, that's Awakening. What were they called in Sacred Stones again? Have that Edelgard. Don't make fun of her. I want her eventually, but I'm probably gonna wait till a better banner where I want all of the green units, or at least 2 of them. They were just called monsters. Was that it? That's kind of funny. Are you sure? All right. Real question though, how is she controlling that? It's loot. She can do anything. Anything she puts her mind to, she can do it. Let's be honest.
Humanity if I were able to control all monsters.
Oh yeah, well, hold on. Actually, before we go look at loot, Shoe Trees, who were you saying that said sounded like Alice? I think you said La Rochelle, right? Carrie Karanen. Carrie Karanen. I don't know if that means anything to anyone.
It would be a benefit to humanity if I were able to control all monsters. Allow me.
3579. What? 55, 26, 65. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ever 2 was just planning to pull Edelgard before.
To demonstrate.
Dude is stacked. Let's go. Unequaled tome, at least for now. Accelerate special trigger, cooldown count -1. Unit can move through foe spaces. If any space within 2 spaces of unit meets any of the following conditions, unit can move to that space or any space within 2 spaces of that space. There's an ally. There is a Divine Vein effect apply. Ooh. Oh, that'll be good. It is defensive terrain, or it counts as difficult terrain, excluding impassable terrain. Okay, so not including like mountains. So we can't go over mountains with that. At start of turn, if units... Wait. What if there's an ally on the impassable terrain, like a flyer? That counts, right? Because there is an ally. At start of turn, at start of turn and after unit acts, if Canto triggers after Canto, inflicts attack res -7, sabotage, and penalty that neutralizes non-special if foe would reduce unit's HP to 0 if unit survives with 1 HP. Effects, why don't they just say miracle? Effects on closest foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes using their next, of those foes through their next actions. Grants attack speed defense res +15 to unit. Unit deals +25 damage excluding AoE specials, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by 15 during combat excluding AoE specials. We get Comet. Alright, Superior Talents. Grants attack speed defense res +9. Disables foes' effects that calculate damage using the lower of foes' defense or res, excluding AoE, or including AoE specials. At start of player phase or enemy phase, grants attack res +6, Creation Pulse, and Canto 1 to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Grants bonus to attack X times 80%. X equals A plus B. A equals the highest total bonuses among unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit. B equals highest total penalties among foe and foes within 3 spaces of that foe. Neutralizes unit's penalties to attack res. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 7, including AoE specials, and reduces the percentage of foes' non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat, excluding AoE specials. We have AR Lull Finish. Inflicts attack res -4 on foe. Inflicts additional penalty on foe's attack res equal to the number of bonus effects on foe, excluding stat bonuses max of 4. Neutralizes foe's bonuses to attack res and reduces damage from foe's attacks by 7 during combat, excluding AoE specials. And also, if unit's special is ready or triggered before or during this combat, deals +15 damage during combat, except when dealing damage of except when dealing damage with AoE specials. And when a unit deals damage to foe during combat, restores 7 HP to unit. And we get Preempt Ploy. Loot is stacked. If we get more Void Hunters, are they going to be supportive roles, stuns, support stun defense, or are we going to loop back around to the offensive ones? Probably, actually, I don't know. I feel like the whole concept of Void Hunters means they're going to be more offensive. But they might have, like, maybe team buff effects as well or something, I don't know. Ignores obstructions and vanquishes with a high-powered special. Even once invincible foes stand no chance. Which can be fun with Emblem Corn effect. Just getting around the map. Switch to the first Nintendo console with red cases, not including greatest hits. No. Wait. No. I'm trying to remember what the first was. Unless you're calling, because like they were the first one to have it for everything, but there were very like special individual games that oftentimes Mario related that they would give red cases to. Like I think New Super Mario Brothers Wii, and actually maybe even New Super Mario Brothers 2 on the DS. I think those had red cases. Let me catch up. Strongest Mage is still a 4-star. Is still a 4-star starting. Salia? You mean Darja? Like I said, not including those. No, you said not including greatest hits. That's not greatest hits. I'm talking like default from the beginning. But they were only for those special games. But yeah, in terms of like red cases, I mean, like, unless you want to count the N64 boxes, they were boxes, but they had the red spine. That was like, hey, this is a Nintendo 64 game. Super Nintendo was black, at least in North America. NES's box had a... Well, no, I guess initially the older games all had a black background but a red stripe on the top. And then eventually they kind of just had their own thing after that. They stopped doing the uniform side. But then after when they switched over to actual cases, because the last, as far as boxes go, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy all had like a silver thing on the side. When you get into actual like reusable cases, like keep cases for discs and stuff like that, GameCube had black cases. Wii had white. DS had black. 3DS had white. Wii U had blue. Switch had clear. And then Switch 2 was red. Okay, but anyway. Chat, I had a thought. Because you know how like Lute's one of my favorite characters in the series? You know how I have 2,000 orbs on my alts? What if we just go and plus 10er like right off the bat? Why not? Why not? Anyone? Should I do it? 3DS had black in Japan too for mature titles. That's true. Yeah, I do have some of those.
Hiya, papaya.
Hiya, papaya. What's going on? Toper, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Can we get a shout out? I know the category says ZZZ. We are going to be on ZZ, but we're just taking a quick side thing here to check out the new Fire Emblem Heroes trailer. They just announced new heroes. Sacred Stones. So this banner will be on Tuesday. You had a thought? Wow. Ouch. How's it going, Toper? Welcome in. Did you have like 100 orbs only? On my main. On my alts, I have like 2,000 orbs. Actually, what do I have on my 10? I know my iPad is like 2,200. All right. How's it going, Toper? How was stream? Doing some ZZZ? What were you doing? We're doing the ZZZ 2.5 story today. I started yesterday, and we streamed for like 6.5 hours and still didn't finish. So we're going to be finishing the 2.5 story today. Okay, my iPhone 10 only has 1,200. My iPad is like 2,200. New co-op event's fun. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. Is that what you were doing today? Yeah, I haven't done that yet. We're finishing the story today, and then we'll probably do some more ZZZ on... I don't know. Wednesday, it looks like. The day before my birthday. What am I doing for my birthday? I don't know yet. Just giveaways all around. Pretty fun? Awesome. Well, yeah, we'll have to try that out then. That might be something we do on Wednesday if there's not anything else so we have to do in the game. But yeah, what if on my iPad account, my first alt, my primary alt, what if we do plus 10 loots? My main, we're just going to make sure we get loots because we have 150-ish orbs. But what if on my iPad we plus 10er? Because like, what am I also going to use the orbs for? Also on my main, I actually did clear a lot of space in the barracks. Well, the main barracks still has only like 9 spaces open, but like, you know how all my reserves were basically full, like full? I cleared up like 150 spots. So that was good. We're making room. But yeah, we'll have to try out the co-op event because everyone's been telling me about that it's coming soon or it's here and it's fun. So I haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet, but we'll finish the story today. I don't know how much longer is in the story. Because I was told an hour, and then we continued for another hour and a half, and then we had to stop because there was apparently a lot more left. Seemingly, I don't know. Any duplicate I have of a unit, I make it into a combat manual. Yeah, basically at this point, it's like on my main, especially if it's older characters that I don't really use. I just turn them into combat manuals. Even if it's a 5-star or even if it's a seasonal or whatever, because then I can use it for merges, I can use it for skill inheritance, I can do whatever with it. Are you already done with the latest story? Nope. So Resvolt, okay, so again, around 2 a.m. last night, I was told, oh, there's about an hour left. Fast forward another hour and a half. I'm like, okay, this probably is ending, right? It seems like we're getting to a point to end. And then the game's like, all right, time to get ready for the next big section. I'm like, are you kidding me? We have to end. It's 3:30 in the morning. Sorry. Oh, no, I don't. You don't have to watch this. To be fair, I hadn't done the story, and with how long we had been going, I'd assumed it was an hour left. Why would you say that? But okay. Anyway, so that's our banner for Fire Emblem Heroes. We are gonna get her on my main. We are pulling for loot. We are gonna get her, even if it's the spark. We have enough to spark if we have to. And then my iPad will try to +10 her. We haven't done that with anyone since Lucia, but we did +10 Lucia on all 3 accounts. We're just doing that on the iPad. We could potentially get her on the +10 on the iPhone 10, my 3rd account. But we would have to be super lucky. At most, we'd probably more likely get like a +7 or +8 on my iPhone 10. But yeah. Any thoughts on the banner? Who's pulling for loot? Who's pulling for Larshell? Who's pulling for Franz? Or Morva? Anyone? But that'll be on Tuesday. I do have an afternoon thing on Tuesday after work, but it shouldn't be that long. I should still be on at my normal time. By the way, guys, if anyone before anyone leaves for because we're going to switch to ZZZ in a bit here, I did post a 4th video for the year, a short on Instagram Reels, TikTok, as well as YouTube Shorts. Please like, comment, and share as much as you can, guys, or any of the 4, because I'm trying to make this like a regular series for me now, where I kind of go through more of my collection. So if you guys can, again, like, comment, and share, that'd be great. Also, how has using Ishinguang been going for you? It's been going pretty well. I still haven't fully built them up. But yeah. No, they've been really easy to use. Just pulling loot, nobody else. Fran's probably coming along the way. Switch to ZZZ, hopefully. I think the first game. Actually, well, okay. If Hoyo starts bringing games to Switch 2, which I don't see why they wouldn't, given that they already, because I mean, obviously, like it's easy for anyone to develop for like PC and stuff like that. But if they already bring it to PlayStation and Xbox, with the Switch being as like big a market as it is, I don't see why they wouldn't. The main hurdle I see for Hoyo is that their games are always online. Like you need a persistent online connection to be able to do that. So I could see how that could be an issue with the Switch. Because, you know, if you take it on the go, sometimes you go somewhere where you don't have internet. But that being said, you know, look what Square Enix did releasing Kingdom Hearts for the Switch, right? It's a cloud release, so you need a persistent internet connection. So I don't think that is like an impossible hurdle. So I think they can. I think they can release their games on the Switch too, especially given how large that market is. Now that being said, if they were to release a game on the Switch too. I think the first one would either be Genshin or Star Rail. I don't see the first one being ZZZ, but if those two do well, I could see them releasing ZZZ. Just pick up the Switch 2 Pro Controller. I couldn't resist. It was calling out to me. And thoughts? What do you think? Because my thought with the Switch 2 Pro Controller is that it is an amazing controller. It is a fantastic controller. Is it worth full price? Probably not. But that doesn't change the fact that this is an amazing controller in terms of just like the layout, the feel. Like even the sticks are amazing on this one compared to like other ones. Get the pun? Well done. Don't worry, Christian, Genshin coming soon. Yep. That's what they promised us 5 years ago. It's coming. All right. Any other thoughts on the banner before we switch over to ZZZ? Because we've been in the wrong category for an hour. All right. Any thoughts before we go on? I don't want to go ahead here until we're. My controller not registering. Are we not in controller mode? No. Oh, by the way, once you get to this point in the game, I will say, like you can see here, let's see, yeah, dragon, yeah. So again, once you get this part in the game, like you can't do anything else. That's why I'm like, oh shoot, I have to finish it tomorrow instead of doing Pokemon or whatever. So because you can see here, I can't go to the store even. Like imagine cutting me off from spending money. Can you believe them? I can't check mail, nothing. So. But yeah, all right, Dragon, have a good one. Thank you, love. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Guys, this is my last few hours of freedom. I have work tomorrow. There go my 2 weeks. All right, we got to switch the controller, though. Inputs. Controller. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what? Can I check... I'm gonna also head out. Let's see. Oh, thoughts. I have 9 orbs to my name for that banner. 9? I mean, you can probably get more from, like, forging bonds and stuff. Or tickets, at least. Oh, yeah, we're getting tickets for that banner. So, yeah, especially if we do plus 10 on the iPad, the Tuesday is gonna be a fun stream. We'll be doing our polls there. I was gonna check... How do I check the friends list? Am I able to in this... Because, again, the game is preventing me from doing a lot of stuff right now. Because Suzushi won the giveaway yesterday. One battle after another, one best picture for the Critics' Choice Award. All right, on Tuesday, I'm redeeming a Summer Duels for fun. Oh, my God. I don't even know why that redeem is still on there. We don't really do that anymore. No one does. All right. Oops, spin on my trackpad. Bum 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 bum. Guess I can't reach it from here. It's fun. That's why it's there. It's not fun. Oh, I can do this at least. Claim the reward. Polychromes. I have fun with it. No one's redeemed for the longest time. For the longest time. Alright, and we have to do this thing too. The film goer thank you gifts. Wow, I can't even like change my character builds. Wow. Alright, but we are going to get into story, guys. It was a good movie. I wouldn't say it deserves Best Picture compared to other movies that came out last year. It's because we're doing other streams, so it wouldn't feel right to me for me to redeem what we placed. Oh, that's fair. Okay. That's fair. Especially not after I saw Housemaid and Marty Supreme. How do the sticks feel this good? Life-changing experience to play Kimono friends pick cross with. Like, they're so good. Like, that controller is amazing. This the Switch 2 Pro controller, guys. Again, is it worth full price? Hard to say. But, like, I legit think this is, like, a contender for, like, the best controller. The best feeling controller. Just not just, like the texture of the material, the sticks themselves, the layout is like the perfect layout. You even got the paddle buttons on the underneath. Have you tried out the paddle buttons yet? Oh, they're so good. Timothée Chalamet did win Critics' Choice Award for Best Actor. Oh, nice. Congrats to them. But yeah, no, this thing is fantastic. The only thing I worry about, like, so this like whatever this plastic material is, it's got this like very matte finish. It's a very like comfortable material compared to like other controllers, and I wonder what, because like this is not a common material on controllers. I wonder if this is going to deteriorate over time compared to other controllers. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. But it feels so good. No more L3, R3, rejoice. Alright, I'm gonna hit the record button on this as well. Alright. Are we prepared to enter the hollow? Basically, for people who were either not here or forgot, the Lemnian Hollow is exploding in size, and we need to go in to prevent it from getting bigger. Literally everyone has been called in. So Yishingguang, Miyabi, the Spook Shack, the Soybean Temple, everyone's here. It's like Avengers assemble. I think PS5 sticks had issues for a while because of their material choice, if I recall correctly. Okay. Like, I mean, the sticks feel great on the Switch 2 controller. I'm just saying, like, the material of the controller itself, because it's not a common material, and so I don't know other controllers that have had that kind of feel aside from, again, Switch 2 Joy-Cons. So I wonder how long that, or what that will, if it'll hold up long term. I'll be back. I'm gonna eat, or wait, I'm gonna get ready for bed. Okay. You can eat and get ready for bed too. All right, Yishingguang, let's go. Or not? Can we talk? There we go. This is it. The final battle. Let me break things down for everyone. This operation involves 5 squads who will act simultaneously. Among them, a Xuan will lead the majority of the Yunquei Summit disciples and members of HSO, except for Hoshimi Miyabi in guarding Phalum Heights. This squad is primarily responsible for clearing out miasma in Phalum Heights and protecting citizens who have yet to evacuate. The remaining 4 squads must enter Lemnian Hollow. Aside from our squad, the goal of the other 3 squads is to eliminate abnormal miasma within the Hollow. Due to the unique traits of the abnormal miasmic black flowers, except for Hoshimi Miyabi, only techniques known by Yunquei Summit disciples can clear the miasma, so everyone else will mainly be responsible for providing covering fire. Based on the current intel, there are 4 main areas where the abnormal miasma is concentrated in the Hollow. Area 1, near the Miasma Flare Tower, with Jufufu leading Obel Squad. That's right, Obel Squad's in on this too, guys. Area 2, near the test site ruins, Pan Yinhu leading the members of Spook Shack. Though Spook Shack is comprised of civilians, their members' exceptional combat abilities make them more than capable of completing this mission. Area 3, near the old mining sites, with Hoshimi Miyabi leading Banyue and Dialin. And then there's us, Yishingguang, Lock Spring, and the Proxy. We need to venture into the depths of the Lemnian Hollow, find the source of the Creator's power, and seal it away. It's possible that we'll be facing the Creator itself. Don't worry, Xiao Zhou. If we work together, we can defeat even the Creator. It's not what I'm worried about. Never mind. So that's the situation. Get ready, everyone. I'll do my best to provide everyone with intel on the train inside the Lemnian Hollow. Alright, if you're ready, Junior, let's head out. Let me make sure, again, I'm recording. Alright, we're good to go. Real quick, we're getting an anime remake of the Fist of the North Star. Yeah, I get you. Hopefully it'll ask me to switch 3, or better yet, never. Yeah, hopefully it never becomes an issue. Yeah, because it's still hard plastic. It just has a different texture to it.
This battle concerns not only the fate of Waifei, but the survival of all New Eridu. It's unlike any we've faced before. I ask that you all work together with Yunquei Summit and me to clear the miasma and halt Lemnian Hollow's expansion.
Alright, here we go. As you walk, Xiao's gaze freezes for a moment.
It was right around here that you saved me before. Oh, that incident.
Oh, hang on, guys. You're back.
So war is coming then.
You're a mercenary, right?
3 ruling powers control the land.
I can join any house I want. I'm happy to spar with any of you. Whatever happens in this battle, it'll shape the future of Odin for years to come.
You can win this fight. I know you can.
ゲームボーイアドバンスファイアーエンブレム聖魔の功績
共に参りましょう
Warring gods tore a continent apart. To achieve peace, you must lead 2 armies to victory. New treacherous dungeons await exploration. In Fire Emblem Echoes, each choice you make in battle could mean life or death. Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, on Nintendo 3DS, rated T for teen.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, well now I have to stitch together the, what's the best way to go about this here?
Yeshunguang, I've always envied you.
Damn it. Just messed everything up.
Yeshunguang, I've always envied you.
Oh, that incident. Oh, we have Junior to thank for that.
Huh? You're the chosen sword keeper. The one who stands out instantly in any crowd, always at the center of everyone's attention. You never have to prove your worth, and yet you can have everything.
Alright, we're recording again, right? Yeah.
And me, I've always been the one who never gets chosen.
Xiao, what are you talking about? I don't understand.
As much as I wish it weren't true, there will always be a natural divide between people. What we sometimes call talent, and other times destiny. In that regard, luck has never been on my side. When we were dividing into groups just now, I said I was one of the
Came up best of luck with the stream and everything. Thank you, Joseph. Have a good one. Thank you for dropping in.
When it comes to talent, I'm one of the few in Krampus who has none. Dylan can hear the voices of the dead. Banye has the experience and wisdom of a long life. And the others each have their own exceptional gifts. I'm the only one who has nothing. All I have is a heart that refuses to give up, no matter what. What you see now is only the facade I forced myself to maintain. I'm always afraid. Afraid that if I ever let my guard down, Krampus will cast me out. And I'll turn back into that same worthless fool who kept getting thrown aside. That's why I've been fighting so hard to keep up the meaningless record as Krampus's unbeaten legend. Pushing myself to the limit even when I'm hurt. Because no one fears failure more than I do.
Zhao is precious and we need to protect her.
I even hide the fact that I like vegetables and tell people hiya papaya! As if
Hey, Lost Tangerine. Welcome in.
pretty ridiculous, isn't it?
Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? We give you a shout out here. Alright, if you guys are just coming in, my name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2628 in a row. Streaming mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Pokemon and Zelda. We're currently doing some Zenless Zone Zero. We're doing the 2.5 story. We're getting to a pretty important part here, so just FYI for potential spoilers. But we also do other Hoyo games like Genshin and Star Rail. You got Nekomata? No, that's who I got too. Well, we got them on the standard banner, but it wasn't a loss or anything like that. But yeah, now my Nekomata's C2 or M2. Wait, no, M1. And we got her last year on like this day last year. So then we got her yesterday. It was like almost a year. You got her twice in the banner? Oh no. Well, hopefully you got them early-ish.
Xiao, I've been meaning to ask you this for a long time, but aren't you being too hard on yourself? Junior once told me that even if I wasn't the Qingming Sword's keeper, I still deserve to be respected and heard. It's a right everyone should have. This world isn't just for those deemed valuable. To exist is enough. No one has the right to deny your existence.
Sorry. We'll Enough get me rambling. We're short on time, so let's just keep moving.
Everyone, the tunnel ahead leads straight to the mining area.
Oh, that's convenient. Just then you hear those strange voices echoing again.
Are you in pain? Are you tired? My dear child, you were never meant to suffer like this.
10 Max, welcome in.
Oh, child of God, bearer of both curse and blessing.
That's not what it says.
My descent. Remember who you are. Your true self.
He just flipped the dialogue there.
What's wrong? Does your head hurt?
Let's see here. Got baited by me. Oh, because you have M1. Drolo, welcome back. I heard that strange voice.
I'm fine. It's just, I think I heard that strange voice again.
It might be the influence of the Creator's power. We'd better stay alert.
Everyone, our goal is to locate the source of the Creator's power and seal it away. We might need to use the power of the Qingming sword, but Xiaoguang, if you feel unwell at any point, you must tell us.
Relax. I'm doing much better now.
I really think Carol figured out the secret to the Qingming sword, and we're gonna use that to like permanently save Xiaoguang. At least I think that's my hunch. Where does this go? Ooh. Alright, let's go where they're telling us.
Finally found you, lot.
Find yourself surrounded.
Last time we let our guard down, but this time you're not getting away so easily.
You're the ones who attacked us before.
That's right. Let's not make this complicated, little lady. All we want is the Qingming sword you're carrying. Hand it over and nobody gets hurt. Otherwise, we'll have no choice but to take it by force.
You want the Qingming sword? It only responds to its sword keeper. It's nothing but a useless hunk of metal in anyone else's hands.
That's not our concern. We're just following orders.
Just following orders? Are you with Tops? That was my hunch. Because, like, why else would Zhao care then?
Following orders? I knew you looked familiar. Don't tell me you're with Tops.
That's right.
Xiao, wait! Doesn't Krampus have authority? If these people are from Tops, then can't you just make them...
What do you think this is? Some sort of dream lady? Krampus still operates under Tops. Besides, the mission to capture the Qingming sword was entrusted to the rabbits standing right in front of you.
What? Xiao.
Okay, didn't see that. Because she warned us about other people trying to get the sword. Are we not going to be addressing this with Zhao?
The Qingming sword? Xiao, is what he said true?
Looks like Miss Zhao isn't exactly on our side.
No way. Xiao's helped us so many times. There has to be some misunderstanding.
I mean, if she originally had that mission, that's, you know, whatever, but, like, I think she's had a change of heart by this point. Or at least, even if that was her mission, if Xiao Guang is gonna be keeping the sword, she's gonna basically be like, oh, failed mission. That's okay.
Good. Our backup's here.
So she's a subordinate of them, or at least their division. Xiao lowers her head, expression hidden from view. At the same time, more Top's forces begin rushing in.
What a troublesome bunch. But don't worry. We've got plenty of manpower and time to wear you down. If you know what's good for you, you'll hand over the Qingming sword now!
I don't want to hurt anyone. And the Qingming sword shouldn't be used in a place like this. But if you insist on standing in our way, then we won't hold back.
Xiao Guang is right. We won't hand over the Qingming sword.
Xiao Guang's right. We're not handing over the Qingming sword. Lemnian Hollow is spreading fast. If we don't seal the creator, all of Wi-Fi will be lost.
Wi-Fi will be swallowed by a hollow? That's terrible. But what's that got to do with us? It's not like we live in this dump anyway. We're just following orders. Plus, the higher-ups promised we'll earn first-class merit and a big performance bonus if we bring back the Qingming sword. Even a Krampus judge would be tempted by that, don't you think?
Shut it.
Ooh.
Come to think of it, Miss Zhao, you must have been ordered to seize the Qingming sword too, right? Why are you just standing there? Aren't you going to help us take these guys down? Don't tell me. You're waiting for us to exhaust ourselves so you can take all the credit yourself. How cunning. No wonder they call you the unbeaten legend of Krampus.
I have no such intention. Now listen carefully. I, Zhao, Krampus Judge, hereby order you to abandon the plot to acquire the Qingming sword and withdraw.
Xiao Zhao, but you...
Yes, Xunguang, I know you can handle this without my help. But your power shouldn't be wasted on something like this.
Are you trying to disobey your top sword?
So what if I am?
Xiao, the interest maker, judge of Krampus. I've heard about you. You used to be a wanderer. No one knows how you managed it, but the current leader of Krampus recommended you to Tops. If you choose to betray Krampus and Tops, powerless and without anyone to rely on, the punishment heading your way would be unimaginable.
That's none of your concern.
You're really willing to throw away everything you worked so hard for? All for those two who have nothing to do with you?
That's my decision to make.
How foolish. It seems the so-called interest maker doesn't understand the meaning of interest at all. In that case, let's drop the pretense. There's no way we're following your orders. We're not giving up such a perfect chance to earn merit. If your mind's made up, then we'll have to take you down as well. Not only that, I'll report everything to the higher-ups. From now on, you're an enemy of High Ambitions Corp. No.
Hey, Story Streams, thank you for the hydrate.
You'll see about that.
I'll give you one last chance. Are you sure you want to betray Tops? Throw everything away? And go back to being that worthless nobody?
All the wealth, the honor, the protection. I don't want any of it. Right now, all I want is for my friends to live. To hold on until the very end. Go on ahead.
No, what?
Finish your mission.
No!
Don't worry. I'll catch up soon. Now, let's end this quickly!
Okay, Zhao is like awesome. Again, she was one of those characters I didn't think I would care for at all. And I was like, oh, we get her free? Sweet. Free character.
The deepest part of the mine. That's where we're headed.
Under the overwhelming surge of abnormal miasma, an illusion that feels both strange and familiar takes shape once more.
This is that strange thing from before? Huh.
I can't see anything ahead. You must all be seeing the same hallucinations as before. Maybe that means we really are getting closer to the Creator.
Your teacher, Carol. She saw the truth long before you did.
What? Did you say my teacher?
Don't you see? It was Carol who brought all of this upon you. Or what you call the fall of the old capital. You should do the same as she did. And let go of the burden that was never yours to bear. Return to that primal state of purity, chaos, and quiet emptiness.
Just what the hell are you?
Junior, what's wrong? Are you feeling sick?
Must be affected by the illusion.
There's no more bloodshed. No more disappointment. No endless road to absolution. There is only eternal, ultimate, and absolute freedom. Come, child. Become one with me. Just like your teacher, Carol.
No, my teacher would never join you.
After a burst of searing pain, your vision finally returns and the light comes back into focus.
Junior, don't scare me like that.
Let's see, I'm fine now. I remember.
It's okay. I'm fine now. But I just remembered something. That spherical cocoon-like thing, it looked just like the one embedded in those floating boulders we found.
The floating boulders? You mean those huge rocks we saw before? If the vision you saw came from the Creator, does that mean the Creator's power has covered the whole Limnian Hollow right from the start? Oh no.
Oh no. We need to warn the teams in the other areas right now.
Quickly contact Wise and share this theory.
I see. Got it. You focus on sealing the Creator, and I'll take care of getting the message to everyone else.
Wise hangs up the call, and you feel a moment of relief.
Actually, I've heard some rumors about the thing you saw. As we mentioned before, Sunbringer was betrayed by her followers. After that, she entered the Hollow alone and met the Creator. The Creator turned Sunbringer into their messenger, and even created other messengers modeled after her power. Their existence serves one ultimate purpose: to turn the entire world into a vast hollow.
Wait, you mean Sunbringer submitted to the Creator?
Because the Creator promised a world free of division and inequality. A place where people could finally let go of their hatred for one another. In such a world, everyone is equal. There's no fighting, no conflict, no division, only eternal peace and tranquility.
It sounds suspicious no matter how you put it. Doesn't sound that bad.
This so-called new world sounds pretty suspicious to me. And if there's no difference between anyone, doesn't that mean there's no individuality either? Would a world where everyone's the same really have any meaning?
I feel the same way.
Of course, it's just something I heard. Maybe it's just a story someone made up.
It's called 1984.
Come on, this way. The bottom of the mine is just ahead.
Huh. Weird. This place looks like they just stopped mining in the middle of the job.
Yeah, like something happened here all of a sudden.
Rumor has it that when Lady Sunbringer was betrayed, a tide of miasma burst from below the ground and swallowed everything whole. As if taking revenge against humanity. Though, it's just a story. The floating boulder should be nearby. Just to be safe, let's get a bit closer and take a careful look at its condition. I can't help but wonder what kind of story this strange stone is leading us to. It's all thanks to Miss Ye Guang. Without your help, we wouldn't have gotten close enough to take a...
So that's the floating boulder?
Looks kind of strange.
It's being held up by the sphere thing, yeah. Closer inspection, the floating boulder, it seems to be seeping miasma. It looks a little unstable.
If I'm not mistaken, this boulder's strange condition might be linked to the Creator's seal.
I agree. I can feel something ominous every time we get close to this boulder. And it's even stronger now than before. Don't tell me. The Creator's about to awaken?
I'm afraid so.
Just then, a transmission from Wise comes through.
Bell, I've just confirmed it. It seems the other teams have also noticed the same anomaly with the floating boulders. There's no immediate danger, but it's hard to say what might come next. Everyone needs to stay alert.
If that's the case, we're running out of time.
Based on my previous experience, the Creator's location should be right beneath us.
We need to get to the bottom of the mining area fast. With a
Is all this stuff around us Lumite ore?
Yes. These must be the raw materials of Porcelain. The reason this whole mine existed.
Many black flowers here. We should definitely purify them first. Hold up, you only just recovered. We need to save our strength for the Creator. But besides, our companions are still working hard. We should also get our part done. You're right, Junior. Power of the Changing Sword should definitely be saved for the most crucial moments. Once we find the source of the Creator's power, we can put an end to everything once and for all. Reason?
Hard to believe such a massive mining site existed before the Hollow swallowed it up.
Yeah. I'd love to see how lively it must have been back then. That's exactly why we have to protect Waifei Peninsula now. We can't let the Hollow spread any further. Not to our home.
Incoming! There are significantly more black flowers here. Look, there's a huge platform up ahead. Let's check it out.
We're about halfway down at this point.
Oh.
We can use that crane to go further down, but we'll have to find a way to rotate it first.
There's a console over there. Let's give it a try.
Looks like this console's busted, but maybe I can fix it. Let me give it a try. It's working. Kinda. We're gonna need more power. Let's look around and see if there's another generator nearby.
Okay, this thing again.
Almost there. Just one more generator and we'll be good to go. We did it!
Just then a transmission from Wise comes through.
Bell, just updating you on the situation. All squads have reached their target areas and discovered a large number of black flowers and ethereals that are affected by the miasma. They're dealing with them right now.
My blade is indeed quite effective against this abnormal miasma. This Miyabi sure is impressive.
Opal Squad is in place and will provide firepower support to cover the purification teams.
Oh, these black flowers. They're so pretty. But they're even better when they wither. There's a lot of ethereals here, too. Don't get scared now, Alice. I'll do my best.
Everyone, the abnormal miasma in Phylum Heights is within controllable levels. We've sent people to evacuate the residents. But some people, they aren't willing to leave just yet.
Because they don't want to leave their homes?
Everyone knows if Lemnian Hollow reaches that point of no return, evacuating won't help. They've placed all their remaining hope in us.
Oh, okay, no pressure.
We'll do everything we can to protect Phylum Heights.
How are things on your end?
There's a lot of black flowers here too.
We found tons of black flowers here, too. Way more than on the outskirts. But we've decided to leave them for now and look for the source of the Creator's power.
You've made the right choice. Our mission is to clear out the abnormal miasma in Phylum Heights and the edges of the Hollow. Meanwhile, you need to destroy the source. Xiaowang, there are still risks to using the Qingming Sword's power. Don't use it unless absolutely necessary. Remember, your goal is to seal the Creator's power. Nothing else matters. Well then, good luck, everyone.
Jeez, this mine's massive. What could they be hiding down here?
Yeah, we should be careful though.
Something is hidden underground. Warning. Command error. Insufficient access rights.
Is Lockspring malfunctioning again?
Core data corrupted. Forcing system reboot. Reboot complete. Don't worry, you two. The system glitched a bit. Probably because of the interference from the energy down here.
Looks like a battle area.
I see it. There's a ton of abnormal miasma right at the entrance of the opposite side. The Qingming Sword's reacting. The entrance to the mine ahead must be connected to the source of the abnormal miasma. Let's hurry over and take a look.
Staring at the source of the abnormal miasma before you, everyone falls silent for a moment. Xiaowang grips the Qingming Sword tightly. Her expression is tense.
I can feel it right beneath us. A terrifying power surging upward. If we let this power go unchecked, it won't just be Waifei Peninsula. The whole of New Eridu might be destroyed. We have to find a way to stop this. The Qingming Sword. If it's the Qingming Sword, then...
Xiaowang raises the Qingming Sword, trying to purify the energy underground the same way she cleansed the abnormal miasma before.
use. This power is far beyond anything we faced before. It feels like it's coming from something ancient, something primal. I'm afraid even the full power of the Qingming sword won't make a difference.
Don't push yourself, we'll come up with something.
It's all right, Xiaoguang. Don't push yourself. If this power really is that strong, we'll come up with another plan. Like, maybe we could try finding a way to seal off the underground entrance.
You're right. If we can't actually stop the power underground, we can at least find a way to seal the mine forever. That'll keep it from spilling out. It's going to be difficult, but if I use this giant black flower, I should be able to pull it off. I knew you wouldn't let us down, Junior.
You can seal the underground entrance using that giant black flower.
Exactly. I can use the Qingming sword to channel the flower's energy, similar to how we purified the miasma anomaly. As long as this terrible power stays sealed here, Wi-Fi shouldn't be in immediate danger for the time being.
Xiaoguang steps forward, raising her hand slowly. Between her fingers glows a mysterious charm. As she moves, the Qingming sword hums with a deep, resonant thrum.
Blood is the bond, soul as the vow. Carrying the fate of all endless eras, bound by the wishes of all living beings. Qingming as the lock, the sword as the tomb. Seal!
We did it?
The seal should hold for now. The rest, we'll discuss with the others once we're back.
Shattered chains, chaotic souls. Hear the faint, pitiful cries of this world. Creator, I beseech you. Awaken from your eternal slumber and descend upon this tainted world.
What?
Sorry, everyone. You cannot stop their descent.
What do you mean by that?
It's exactly as I said. Only their awakening can serve as the ultimate answer to everything.
What?
The time has come. I will not allow you to interfere with the plan.
What plan are you talking about?
There's only one plan. From the very beginning, everything I've done was for one purpose.
Oh my god, because he's Sunbringers.
If the Creator awakens, all of Wi-Fi Peninsula, all of New Eridu will be swallowed by a hollow. It would bring about a catastrophe beyond imagination.
Humans are truly adorable. You make the same mistakes again and again, and still, I forgive you. You call their revival a catastrophe. I call it salvation. Humanity has knelt before the storms and worshipped strength. Now, it simply seeks a more perfect God.
Yeah, guys, I didn't expect this, but in hindsight, it makes sense.
Bliss without the burden of thought.
If you ask me, wouldn't it be better to just kill these people? Leaving them alive is only asking for trouble.
Enough! In short, dear friends, I'll create a better world for all of you.
It's like a Two-Face situation.
Comes, you'll thank me for my judgment.
Sparkle, welcome in. How are you today?
Spring, what's going on? Has something taken control of your mind?
Spring tenses for a moment as if something has awakened within him, and then a strange voice echoes out. Starting to not like ZZZ right now. Uh-oh. Did you pull for something? Or are you talking about story stuff?
Oh, are you talking about me? I didn't take control of it. We're in a perfectly equal partnership.
Warning. Another independent, high-level intelligence data construct detected inside the target. Its core architecture bears a strong resemblance to a data source from the Agreement. Attempting to access related memory banks. Insufficient permissions.
I smell the scent of my own kind.
Now's not the time for you to show up.
Spring returns to normal, his voice is calm as ever, yet beneath that calmlessness lies a cold, unmistakable resolve.
Haven't you figured it out yet? From the beginning, getting close to you was all part of the plan. I'll use you to feed it the purest, most powerful energy. and awaken it for real.
Wait. Are you saying you were working with the Exaltists and Sarah from the very beginning?
I did work with Miss Sarah, yes. But the Exaltists, they don't interest me.
Then why do you want to revive the Creator? There's nothing in it for you, is there?
I'm not human. And because of that, I can see truths that you can't. As long as this world stays chaotic and disordered, groups like the Exaltists will keep emerging, like mold growing on something rotten. You can never completely eradicate them, because they are born from the despair of this world, just like Miss Sarah. If Miss Sarah hadn't gone through all that suffering, trapped between life and death, how could she have seen the truth behind it all? A true rebirth can only be achieved through temporary destruction.
Offspring, what are you talking about? Temporary destruction? If the Creator awakens, that's when the true despair starts.
You still don't see it. New Eridu as it is now, it's rotten. People deceive and exploit each other, sending others to hell just to serve their own interests. Workers sacrifice their bodies mining porcelain to make a living, while tops reap all the benefits, living in a carefree luxury. The Agamemnon squad of Obsidian Division fought with passion, only to become sacrifices in a trade of interests. Colonel Isolda spent her life trapped in the flames of vengeance. Your former companions, Banwei and Dylan, were no different. Banwei saved lives, yet was met with hatred, while Dylan was forced to become a scapegoat. Do you see it now? You humans are obsessed with this game of sacrificing others to elevate yourselves. Tell me, is any of it fair? And of course, you too are part of those countless sacrifices. Ye Shunguang, wielder of the Qingming sword from Yongkoi Summit, and the carefully chosen, most perfect sacrifice. You, more than anyone, should understand why your fate turned out so tragic. You were meant to live a normal, happy life, not spend your days trapped in endless fear and suffering. And you, Phaethon, along with your teacher, Carol Arna.
Bringing me into this. B-Minute Delta, welcome in. How are both of you today? ZZZ feels repetitive. Haven't played it in a while. So when you say it feels repetitive, what part of it are you feeling is like really repetitive?
What does that mean? You know about my teacher?
I know a little. And that's exactly why I feel such deep anger and injustice for you. Are you really willing to live as the so-called children of the devil? You did nothing wrong. In fact, you were the ones who tried to save everyone. And the root of all this tragedy lies in humanity's division. You can never truly understand another's situation, nor ever grasp their pain. But the world the Creator can bring is nothing like this. It will be a world of unity, equality, and eternal peace. When those who harm others feel the same pain. When those who sacrifice others are themselves sacrificed. Only then will people truly abandon their malice toward one another. In such a world, all are one. There is no strife, no conflict, no division. Only everlasting peace and harmony.
There's no such world. I don't believe the Creator. Here, welcome in. How's it going? The story, plus I'm in audio only. Yeah, I will say the story in ZZZ, it's kind of gotten into a... They've gotten in again, it is repetitive in that... So it's not repetitive, but they have gotten into a pattern where each new patch or each new chapter is essentially like a character quest or character story quest for whatever new characters are that patch. You know what I mean? So in that sense, yeah, I kind of see that. Whereas I think Amphorius and Nodcry have been like peak storytelling so far.
There is no such world. You're lying to yourself.
I agree. The world may be flawed, but at least it's real.
Stubborn fools. Looks Looks like there's no point in trying to convince you. But regardless, my
By the way,
mission
guys,
is to protect humanity.
if you check my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube, I recently posted another shorts. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share. Offspring spreads his arms as if to embrace the whole world, yet the look in his eyes sends chill down the spine.
So I'll make sure to protect you all. I will erase every trace of malice and free will within you. Everything that causes only pain. Then I'll place your purified souls inside the finest crystal spheres, keeping them safe forever. So you'll never again have to face the ugliness and pain of the human world. I'll grant all of you the greatest of rebirths.
Spring!
Oh, there he goes.
Get behind me, Junior. Let's take out these ethereals first. I can't believe Lockspring actually
minutes,
wants
Zelda.
to
How's your
summon
day
the
going?
Creator. I thought only the Exaltus would.
Oh, that was fast. Finally catch your breath. A transmission comes in from Wise. So I wasn't here yesterday. Caught up in one. Oh no, you're good. You're good. How was One Piece?
Bad news. Just now, the activity in Lemnian Hollow spiked again. The Hollow. It's expanding at an accelerated rate.
We got anomalies here as well.
We've got anomalies here as well. Those floating boulders we saw are spewing out miasma and ethereals.
It sounds like Lemnian Hollow's instability is linked to the same power behind those giant boulders. Yishun Shifu and the others back in Wi-Fi are still managing for the time being. Bell, please be careful.
Wise says a few final words to us and tells us they'll inform the other squads and of the odd boulders.
The situation isn't looking good. Who knows what Lockspring will do next? We need to take down these ethereals and catch up to him. I just hope the other squads are safe.
At the same time, the other squads have also been contacted and are already approaching the boulders.
Be careful, everyone.
Spook Shack. Oh,
Big boulder! It's spewing out miasma!
Not good. The miasma will draw in nearby ethereals.
I get to play with characters I don't have. Yay!
If the miasma gets any thicker, the Hollow's expansion could accelerate.
Let's take out the ethereals first.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. Wait! Yeah? Wait! Huh? Yeah? Yes! Yeah. Wait! Yeah. Wait! Perfectly symmetrical. Keep it up!
Guys, can you hear me? The miasmic ethereals on our side just keep coming. There's no way to wipe them out completely.
Meanwhile, with Hoshibi Miyabi, Banyue, and Dylan Squad. Let's go.
Just got word from Yuzaha. Looks like we're all running into the same problem.
We can't keep this up.
We need to find a way to deal with that boulder.
It's over. I swear on my blade. Proxy, do you copy? I suspect that the boulder might be the source of all this. I'm going to try attacking it.
Okay. You're in Fisherman Island Arc. Okay. That's where Jufu and Obel Squad. Obel Squad. Is that the new one, Sparkle? I remember, I think Dorlo mentioned about that one.
Morphe, now's not the time to get sentimental.
Trigger! Oh, it's got like a shield or something.
Keep moving.
Like a force field or something.
Everyone, we just tried attacking the big boulder, but it didn't work.
Yeah, same here.
Obel Squad, focus on suppressing the surrounding ethereals first.
Not over here.
You know what this feels like, where we got all these different teams? Anyone here ever play Sonic Heroes? Where there's like 4 different teams of 3 heroes each. And then once you beat like all the the stories of those individual teams, then everyone kind of comes together, but they all have their own like arcs and jobs here.
Doesn't matter how many. We fight.
Behind you. Wait, who's that? Surrounded by waves of miasma and ethereals, the battle reaches a deadlock. Just as exhaustion and pressure weigh down on everyone, a calm, familiar voice, one that should no longer exist in this world, suddenly echoes out.
Soldiers, open fire! Move forward!
What the hell is she doing here?
Am I hallucinating?
But I see her too! And those miasma soldiers as well!
Perhaps the thick miasma around us is projecting fragments of our deepest memories.
But whose side are they on?
Forget it. Even if it's just an illusion. Even if your body has decayed, your soul still...
What's wrong? Forgot how to fight? We'll have to clear the path ahead ourselves.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Is she on our side? What the hell?
Colonel of the Obel Squad.
Magus, captain of the Obel Squad.
2 gazes crossing the boundaries of time and death seem to meet at this very moment.
Let me see how much you've improved, old friend.
Try not to let me steal the spotlight.
You've gotten better, Orphe. Your aim was much more stable this time.
Oh! Thanks.
Magus, what's your ammunition? Don't make a rookie mistake.
Stop talking nonsense. My aim's every bit as good as yours.
She wasn't talking about your aim.
Ethereals, today you'll witness the true power of Obel Squad. There's no way we're losing.
Let's stand side by side. Those hazy, long-buried memories, the days of training, fighting, laughing, and crying together, burn vividly once more.
You're getting slow, Magus. The you I remember would have reacted the moment I raised my hand.
Isolde.
Don't just stand there. The enemies are right in front of us. Attack!
Is it just me? Or are there more and more ethereals showing up?
And the number's growing really fast.
Things are looking pretty bad if it keeps up.
Oh, it's not the new one. Okay.
Stay sharp, everyone. They're just ethereals. Nothing we can't clear out.
Ether vision activate. You're cornered.
Come on.
Get behind me.
Continuing combat until target neutralized.
There's too many of them.
They just keep coming.
But you won't back down.
You know me too well.
Just as everyone's about to jump back into battle, they all receive a call from the proxy.
Great job, everyone. I've just been notified the abnormal activity in Lemnian Hollow has stabilized to some extent. All thanks to your hard work. I just spoke to Bell and Shogwang. They're currently doing everything they can to suppress the ethereal
Hearing this news, the creeping exhaustion from continuous battles burns into determination.
Leave it to us. We might just be civilians, but Spook Shack's still a force to be reckoned with. Right, Alice? I'll do my best. There's a lot of them. These ethereals are no match for us.
We shall guard this place till the very end.
Even the toughest knot is still just a rope that can be cut. These ethereals are nothing to fear.
This all reminds me of the past. But things are different now.
We fight for the future of New Eridu!
That sounded real cool, Orphe. Come on, everyone. Let's get ready for battle.
With blazing determination, 3 teams rush toward the mountain of ethereals. Meanwhile, on Xiaoguang and Belle's side, chasing after the Lock, whatever his name is. Are we going? We going? The air is thick with a nauseating stench, and the sound of grinding bones and guttural growls echoes from all directions. Ethereals surge forth like a tide, pouring endlessly from the miasma seeping.
There's no end to these miasma-spawned ethereals, and there's no way to deal with them all. Xiaoguang, can you still hold on?
I'm okay. But if this keeps up, we might lose track of Lock Spring. We're running out of time. It looks like I'll have to use the power of the Qingming sword.
But the Qingming sword will take its toll on you, and you've only just recovered. You can't be reckless. There must be another option. Maybe we can find a way around.
There is no other path. This is the only way through.
Xiaoguang keeps fighting off the ethereals, though her movements are clearly growing sluggish. Just as she reaches for the Qingming sword and you start to panic, a cold, familiar voice rings out.
These mere ethereals dare to stand in my way.
Hey, they're back. Wait, who are those other guys in the back? Wait, even the dog's here? Let's go.
Disciples of Yunquei Summit, here to assist.
Brother, what are you doing here?
I may still hold resentment toward Yunquei Summit, but with Wai Fei in danger, I can't just stand by. Besides, I can't just watch you suffer. Xiaoguang, Junior Bell, you've both fought hard. We'll take care of these vermin blocking our path.
Xiao Zhao, Beelion, Ashral, everyone's here.
I told you I'd catch up with you. Now, it's time to cause some trouble.
With Senior Ye, Xiao Zhou, and the others helping, you quickly take care of the miasmic ethereals.
Thanks to everyone's help, we can finally catch our breath for a moment.
But if you're all here, is everything all right back at Phylum Heights?
Don't worry. Ishun Shifu is holding things down there, along with the other disciples. She said no matter what, she won't let the Hollow's expansion harm a single civilian. From what I know, this floating boulder constantly releases miasma and ethereals, so things won't stay peaceful for long. Xiaoguang, I know you have your own mission. Go, and do what only you can do. Leave the boulder to us.
Thank you, brother.
I'm coming with you.
But, Xiao Zhao, things will only get more dangerous from here on.
That just means you'll need my help even more, right?
Right.
And we'll be counting on you, Xiao Zhao.
Then we'll be counting on you, Xiao Zhao.
Don't mention it. Let's go. No matter what lies ahead, no matter what the Creator really is, we'll face it together.
You enter the mine with Xiaoguang and Xiao Zhou.
By the way, when Xiao Zhao showed up out of nowhere just now, it was like our savior descending from the heavens. So cool.
That's such a weird way to describe it.
Xiaoguang's right. Welcome back.
I never would have guessed the underground space was this massive.
It's huge! Looks like the kind of place a big shot would use to make their entrance.
Wait, is this a thing? Why did I never notice that before? I can ride on the... Wait, do that again. Still trying to resist? If you just accept their arrival with courage, everything would be so much easier. We'll stop you no matter what. That's a pity. Been leading us here all along. That's right, this is my plan. As you all know, the Qingming Sword shares the same origin as the creator. So, Yixingguang, keeper of the Qingming Sword, your existence is crucial to us. The creator needs to reclaim the rightful power. So that's why the creator's descent requires Yixingguang. But why would you tell us? Aren't you afraid we might hide her away? Without her, your plan will be impossible. You wouldn't do that. Even without reclaiming the power of the Qingming Sword, destroying a tiny place like Phalum Heights would still be a child's play for the creator. And your only bargaining chip is the Qingming Sword Keeper. Best case scenario for me would have been to arrive here with the Qingming Sword Keeper who had already lost their 5 senses. I was so close to success, but I never expected you'd be able to use the remnants of the creator's power to restore Yixingguang's senses. So you got Xiaoguang losing your senses was part of your plan too? Of course, what's easier to control than someone who's lost their 5 senses? So I carefully prepared the perfect bait to lure you in, an illusion of your teacher, Carol. But don't worry, I only showed you what really happened. I didn't make any of it up. You can probably tell that she also supports the creator. Teacher's different from you guys. No way she'd side with the Exaltists. Don't even put them and the Exaltists in the same breath. Don't you get it? The creator is far superior to the Exaltists in every way. The creator is supreme, and the Exaltists merely caught their fleeting attention by chance. Like I said before, as long as New Eridu remains in such chaos, new groups like the Exaltists will keep popping up. Only the new world brought by the creator can resolve all of this. Someday you'll understand.
Lock spring.
Be careful of those ethereals.
Lock spring's up ahead. We need to take out these enemies and catch up. If the creator really awakens, it won't just destroy Phalum Heights. All of New Eridu could fall.
Well, I guess in a way we're kind of saving New Eridu, huh?
Let's see. Sparkle says, just to verify, Sparksy is the new Sparkle, right? I believe so. I thought they were separate, but Kaizen says they're the same. But, so I don't know. Like they're saying like Sparkle is just showing because like she's constantly using different identities, right?
Twisty. We need a plan to figure out which way's correct.
The map says that way.
I can feel it. The Qingming Sword is resonating with something here. Why didn't you stop?
Oops. Oh, wait, I wasn't done with that. No. How do I play that again? Can I play that again? Nope. I wasn't done with that lore. Destiny! Thank you for the alert. What is this thing?
Such a large piece of blue my ore. Just touching it gives me a sense of comfort. How'd you even find these stones? What, you thought they looked nice and dug one up to keep?
My mom says Lady Sunbringer came to our first camp with a shiny piece of porcelain. She used medicine made from porcelain powder to heal a few people who suffered from corruption, and then she was instantly treated by the Lord as an honored guest. Since then, we've followed both the Lord and Lady Sunbringer to reach the present day.
Is that it?
The miasma's really strong in that direction. Let's go.
The ether frequency settled now. Let's keep going.
The air's so thick with the miasma here. And the Qingming Sword's reacting again.
Got an alert. Okay, no worries. Thank you, Sparkle.
We must be close to the core of this whole area.
The provenance of malice.
Oh, whoa! It's huge.
It looks like it's absorbing the miasma's energy.
I have no map.
This thing. It's exactly like what I saw in the illusion before.
Whatever's inside must be that so-called creator.
Let's get closer. We can't let whatever's inside get out.
Lockspring stands before the massive cocoon, silently watching you.
I knew you'd make it here eventually.
Lockspring.
They're about to awaken. This is fate's choice, and no one can stop it. Even you.
You really are a stubborn one.
Miss Zhao of Krampus. I know your story. Just like the two standing beside you. You've chosen the wrong side. I thought that after all the pain and resentment you've been through, you'd choose to stand with me.
Unfortunately, not everyone chooses destruction.
I don't understand, Lockspring. You once said Junior and I were, in a way, both victims, and that we should hate this world. You were angry for our sake, weren't you? That's the Lockspring I know. Gentle and kind. But why? Why do you want to awaken the Creator in the first place?
Haven't you realized yet? Every struggle, every battle you fight is just the same tragic chaos repeating itself. Humanity can't reach the light on its own.
What are you talking about? Humanity's future should be decided by humanity itself.
I used to believe that. As you're all aware, I was created to protect humanity.
Lockspring's posture remains.
When Lady Sunbringer created me, she embedded an absolute unbreakable command deep within my core registry. A high firepower combat bangbu must never point its gun at unarmed humans. I once saw it as an honor and lived by it as my guiding principle. Until that day.
Lockspring's gaze grows distant, and it feels as though its words pull everyone back to the moment when the catastrophe began. The city burns beneath a leaden sky, surrounded by ruins and cries of despair. Lockspring follows his master, a man whose face is twisted by hunger and fear.
Quick, Lockspring! That woman has the last can of food. Grab it now.
Ahead, a frail woman clutches a can tightly. It's the only food for the crying baby in her arms. She stares at Lockspring in terror, backing away step by step.
Command conflict detected. Target identified as unarmed human. The attack command cannot be executed.
What the hell do you mean? You're useless. This is an emergency. If you don't grab it, I'll be the one who starves. Do you understand? I order you to attack her.
Core directive. Cannot comply.
Just then, an old woman with a cane stumbles through the ruins, offering the only piece of bread she has to the woman holding the baby.
Please, let the little one eat first.
The man's eyes redden at the sight. He abandons the woman, shoves the old lady aside, and snatches the bread from her hands. She falls to the ground with a cry of pain, mad with desperation.
Lockspring, I'm ordering you one last time. Kill her. Remove this liability.
No, please. I'm begging you.
In that moment, I lock onto the old woman's pleading eyes. But inside me, data starts to collide and spiral into chaos. My directives state that I am to serve my master. But my core directive tells me I must never point my weapon at an unarmed human. I was created to protect humanity. Yet my master is ordering me to harm another human. So to protect one human, must I hurt another? Seeing me still motionless, my master cursed furiously, kicked me hard, then stepped forward to finish the old woman himself. I could hear my body crying out in anguish, but there was no pain. Slowly, I turned my head toward my master. So this is humanity. This is what I was meant to protect. Then I finally break my core directive and execute the attack command. But not against the old woman. Not at her.
Dang.
But at him. The man who was my master.
Continues to watch in silence. His expression is calm, but his eerie voice carries an unmistakable chill.
From that day on, I finally understood. Humans are creatures ruled by emotion and desire. Chaotic and short-sighted. Your kindness is fragile and easily shattered. Your morals are worthless when weighed against self-interest. Handing the future over to you would only invite endless conflict and destruction. You are incapable of governing yourselves.
Just knows the capability. Oh, thank you.
A higher being, one that is all-knowing, all-powerful, and guided by absolute reason. They will chart your path, govern your desires, and bring an end to all your suffering.
Lockspring smiles softly, his eyes filled with pity and gentleness.
In the new world governed by them, we won't need to sacrifice some to save others, or offer anyone up to protect someone else. There will be no Qingming Swordkeeper, no deceit to force someone to bear blame or consequence, no hidden truths or stigmas, no oppression of the weak, and no worship of the strong. That is the reason I chose to call upon their descent. Only then can my mission be truly fulfilled. It will be the most fundamental and eternal form of protection.
That sounds like pure delusion.
You'll understand soon enough. This is no fantasy. It is a perfect reality.
Luxspring, I understand your disappointment in humanity, but you can't focus on only the darkness within.
Everyone knows that Lockspring is pushing communism.
Hating and fearing the
And
ugliness
basically
within
we're
their
saying
own heart.
communism is the
He
enemy
thought it was selfish and vile.
in a Chinese
But
game.
Now I understand that good and evil, light and darkness are simply parts of human nature. And for those of us struggling through the mud, it's because
Mechas from like Xenoblade X are getting added into oh, yeah, mechas make sense.
the smallest glimmer of light. Because without evil, good loses its meaning.
It's true.
Without darkness, there can be no light.
That is a quote from, it's essentially paraphrasing Cynthia from Pokemon. Right there.
Such childish reasoning. You're just making excuses for your own chaos. Happiness doesn't need to come from suffering. The Creator will grant you true, everlasting joy.
But what the Creator brings isn't salvation. It's destruction. Even if that perfect world you described were real, I still wouldn't call it better.
Law route from
When the
SMT,
world is
which ends with
nothing
humanity's
but
free will being
absolute
taken away.
preordained silence. The only thing left is nothingness itself.
That's because you still don't know what good truly is. You're just afraid of the unknown.
I'm not sure what could be called better, or what salvation truly means. But I know this, Lockspring. You have no right to take away our freedom to choose.
Even if your choices only bring you pain.
Even if everything we do is a mistake, we still have the right to make those mistakes, don't we? If you take that away, you're also taking away our chance to grow and become better. Lady Sunbringer created you so that you could protect humanity. Is this really what she wanted to see?
Lady Sunbringer created me because she wanted humanity to have the strength to protect itself and survive amid the cruel disasters. But humanity turned that power upon itself for its own gain. It's unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable.
No one ever asked for your forgiveness. You're the one who's been trapped in the past, unable to move on.
What?
Placing your hopes on some mysterious creator to change everything is just as ridiculous as dreaming of a savior descending from the heavens. Just like how I once naively believed in equivalent exchange. seeking a sense of security from the approval of others. You despise the ugliness of humankind, so you want to wipe it out. You can't accept your own powerlessness, so you seek to create a new world where your existence feels useful. But if you can't even face yourself, how could you ever truly see others? Or the world around you?
You just don't understand. My choice is the purest, most genuine protection there is.
And just what is it that you want to protect, Lockspring? Is it merely the concept of humanity? You said people are obsessed with the game of sacrificing others to elevate themselves. But how is what you're doing any different? You've chosen to sacrifice everyone's lives and free will in exchange for the protection and peace you think the Creator offers.
No, I'm not like them. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for you.
For us, right? Lockspring, I believe that one day, humanity will, by its own strength, reach the beautiful world you've been hoping for. Perhaps before that day arrives, we'll have to go through countless painful struggles and endure long darkness. But that day will surely come. For the sake of that inevitable tomorrow, we must accept the existence of evil and use our own strength to create good, again and again. We must come together, not destroy one another. We must create, not erase. But in the future promised by the Creator, there is nothing at all.
Why have you two made the same choice as my Creator? I don't understand it.
What?
I just don't.
Oh, wait.
Creator? You mean Sunbringer? So she didn't actually submit to the Creator?
No! Even after being misunderstood and treated as an enemy, she still chose to forgive. To love. But I won't allow it. I won't let you make peace with such a foolish world.
Lockspring, you're not a cold, lifeless machine. I know that, just like us, you already have a life and a heart. That means you've also come to know pain. Everything you're doing now isn't to protect humanity. It's to escape the pain you once witnessed. The pain you couldn't bear. I've run away many times myself, so I know what that feels like. But that's not a choice. It's surrender. It's handing over your own fate and everyone else's to some unknown being. Lockspring, I know it hurts. But now, let's choose to face it together, alright?
There's no other path left to take. You choose to create light. While I choose to bury the pain.
Oh, hey, look, it's the Bang Boom mech from the one event. Let's see, Destiny says without life, death cannot exist.
There has to be another way.
This is the best way.
Hold on.
And the only way. See that giant cocoon there? They've been drawing in the miasmic energy from the entire Limnian Hollow. It won't be long before they hatch. And when that happens, everything will be proven.
The line is gone.
Let the heavens!
Ow. Switch.
Clutch closely. This is the real deal.
Radiant cloud!
Is he dead? Oh, he's down.
Lock spring.
Don't feel sorry for it. It was just stalling for time. We've got more important things to do.
That's a thing from our vision.
I know. We need to stop the creator's cocoon from drawing in any more miasmic energy before it's too late.
I'm going to read what Disney said. Both are necessary for continued function of our world. Only reason the joys of life, the growth of the self, and the hopes and dreams exist is due to the existence of destined and death. Life is hard, yes, but it's meant to be that way. The moment humanity, true absolute peace. Wait, what? Years that make the world turn will stop. No one will grow. Nothing may change. Everything will cease. I must accept the struggle, unpredictable pain and loss. You can't deny their existence, for that's denying the truth. Claim your actions are for the best. Yet we know that's a lie. So wait, what are we talking about? Here we go.
Oh no! It's too late!
Careful!
Massive cocoon, pulsing like a heart, finally loses its glow as the last trace of energy is completely absorbed. Countless cracks spread across its surface and...
What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell again?
I'm fine. It's just... the Qingming sword seems to be reacting to this thing.
Could this thing have intensified the effects of the Qingming sword?
We need to find a way to stop it. We can't let it spread any further.
Stop pushing yourself. Look at you. You can barely stand. How are you supposed to stop anything like that?
Xiao's right.
She's right, Xiaokong. You should rest for now.
Gently pushes away Xiao's supporting hand and looks at you. A strangely calm smile appears on her face.
There isn't time. Look, it doesn't have a physical form. Dylan also said before that our attacks are completely useless against this black mist. And it's searching for something.
Searching? For what?
Zhao Guang doesn't answer. She simply raises her hand and gently runs her fingers over the Qingming sword.
Junior, Xiao Zhao, thank you for coming this far with me.
What do you mean by that?
Zhao Guang turns around and looks over deeply, a faint smile resting on her lips. In her clear eyes, there's no fear or confusion, only an indescribable gentleness and a quiet sense of peace.
I just want to do what I should have done long ago. I'm going to have that osmanthus cake I love, even though it always makes my stomach hurt.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? No, don't go.
The ever-expanding black mist suddenly seems to find its target, turning into a massive torrent of darkness that surges toward Zhao Guang with a force that could devour everything.
Watch out!
Oh.
This is the fate I chose.
It's mine.
The creator took her body?
Battle for your descent.
Oh.
Come with me to oblivion.
Stop, Xiaoguang! If you do this, you'll go down with them!
We're supposed to basically make our way toward them.
Junior. I'll have to break our promise. But this is the only way. The Creator's power comes from the same source as this sword. That's why I know better than anyone how strong and untouchable they truly are. We can't beat this invisible force head-on. I have to become their vessel first, and then destroy myself to stop them. That's the only way we might have a chance to win.
What cost is your life? What kind of of a win is that?
Xiao Xiao, Junior, go. I don't want to see anyone else get hurt because of me anymore.
No way we'd ever leave you! Chobong, don't give up! There's gotta be another way!
I'm not giving up. I'm only protecting the things that matter more than my life. For everyone in Pylum Heights, for my friends, and for you.
Don't do it, don't do it. Come on, come on.
Junior, please, be happy for me. I've never felt more alive than I do right now. Meeting you has changed my life for the better.
Ow. Ooh.
There has to be another way. The same as... There's still time.
What in the Carol Arna is this?
I will bring you home. See? I got you, Senior.
What's it going on? Did it just escape? Are we facing like Dark Xiaoguang now? What is this? What's going on here?
Sarah?
Okay.
That thing. It has Sarah's face.
Looks like her wish
Where
to
is she?
merge with the Creator really did come true.
Thank you, Junior. Sorry, I was being too reckless.
Yes, Shenhuang of Yunkwei Summit, breaking all illusions!
Oops. What? Okay. Enemies use control skills. The attack will no longer have flash indicators. Okay. Press. Down to the first phase of control skill damage. To counter the upcoming consecutive attacks. Okay.
Welcome to the realm beyond the world. Stop your futile resistance. Endless strife and pain were never meant to be your fate. I will grant you true happiness.
The right to decide what happiness means will always be ours alone!
Oops, didn't mean to press that. That's okay.
Did it?
Humans. Hopelessly foolish creatures.
My asthma. It's being absorbed.
Could this be? But I will show you what a real despair feels like.
I call this move Funny Slash Combo! How did she get so much stronger all of a sudden? At this rate, we won't last much longer.
No matter what, we have to hold on. Looks like they're about to. Everyone, be careful!
What am I doing? Oh, cutscene.
Bell! I just got word from Magus. They're attacking the floating boulder that's powering the creator. It's good work. Gotta hang in there. Just a little longer.
I've had enough of this damn rock!
Oh yeah, because Isolde was there with us too a second ago, so she could see what was going on.
Perfect. Attacking the boulder worked.
Cut the source of the power. Let's go.
Before the well of humankind, even the divine shall crumble.
Dang, that's a hell of a quote.
All squads are doing their best to destroy the boulder. You guys, you have to hold on.
A measure of steel slices the world through.
Yeah, I'll read that in a second in Destiny.
We did it! Brookshak squad has destroyed their boulder!
You're welcome. We'll be waiting for your good news next.
Thank you, everyone.
Miss Miyabi and Senior Yes sides made it too. That's all of them. The boulders are destroyed.
No matter how imperfect this world is, it's still worth saving.
Our mission's...
Are you okay?
They're absorbing the Qingming sword's power.
Only by truly mastering the power of this sword can I execute them.
Don't tell me you're planning on using it again.
Thank you, Belle. But I won't hesitate anymore. Even if I'm destined to forget, I'll keep trying to remember again and again. Even when trembling with fear, I will still stand in front of my friends. Even if I fall 1,000 times, I'll crawl up and fight again. That's the power that pulls people back from the abyss over and over again.
Power of friendship.
We never needed God. All we needed were our own hands to hold on and lift each other up.
Fools. One day, you'll all...
It's finally done.
As the final trace. Oh, I'm going to turn this off auto. As the final trace of the creator fades into the air, everything falls silent. The eerie black mist finally dissipates, leaving behind a scarred wasteland and those who survived. Maybe it's just your imagination, but even though you're still deep underground, it feels as if a ray of sunlight has pierced through the rock above, bringing a long-lost warmth that almost brings tears to your eyes. Xiao Xiao lets out a long sigh and plops down on the ground, showing for the first time a tired smile, her guard lowered.
longer, and I would have thought I'd never see the sun again.
Well done, Xiao Zhao. And you too, Junior.
You too, Xiaogang. How are you feeling? The Qingming Sword's reaction just now had me worried.
It felt like, in that final moment, when I used the Qingming Sword to put an end to that thing, it was as if something changed between me and the sword. I used to believe the Qingming Sword had chosen me on its own, and that I held no power over it.
Xiaoguang lifts her head, and her eyes shining with a brightness and confidence never seen before.
But just now, I realized I chose it, just as it chose me. I can feel the Qingming Sword's power moving through me. It's not as aggressive as it felt before. Now it feels gentle, peaceful.
Perhaps you're more in tune with the Qingming Sword now. If that's true, then its effects...
I know. They're likely still there, and could appear again at any moment. But it feels like only now have I truly mastered this sword, along with the will and strength of countless sword keepers across the ages. I'm not fighting alone. From within this sword, many others are fighting beside me.
Yet earlier you were planning to handle everything on your own.
But you were going to sacrifice yourself to end it all. Xiaoguang, that was way too reckless. You don't know how much I...
Looking into Xiaoguang's clear eyes, filled with quiet apology, your words of reproach ultimately remain unspoken.
I'm sorry. I made you worry again. You know, when I sealed the Creator just now, it felt as though I had fallen into an endless dream. In the dream, I was surrounded by boundless darkness. No matter how far I ran, I couldn't escape or see an end to it. At that moment, I thought, maybe I'll never find my way home again. I knew it was my decision, and that for everyone's sake, it had to be done. But I was still terrified, shaking uncontrollably. Then, at some point, a faint light appeared before me, and from the other side of that light, I heard your voice. I saw you stride into the light, slicing through the boundless dark, and extend your hand toward me.
Don't forget I'm a proxy. Actually, let me read what Destiny said here about that. Let's see. My context explaining what happened with Belle there. The twins are genetic experiments. Their intent was to create a human capable of perpetual evolution when exposed to different forms of ether and its manifestations. Aside from those, they were given technomancy and holification, resistance, and recovery to deal with the possible side effects. This was hinted as far back as 1.1, but slowly built up over time. The new collectibles within the hollows built up more of the lore. Don't forget I'm a proxy. I'll lead you back home.
Don't forget, I'm a proxy. No matter what happens, I'll lead you back home.
You and Xiaoguang exchange a knowing smile. Just then you receive it.
Hey, Belle. How are things on your end? We just got word that the other squads have all completed their missions. The Hollow has stabilized and returned to its original size.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Everything's fine. We'll go over the details later.
Looks like everyone's done a great job. In that case, we should probably pack up and head back too.
Right! We've got to get ready for the victory feast.
Wait. Look over there. Something's coming out of the ground. Is that miasma?
It doesn't seem very dense. Maybe it's just residual energy from the Creator? Wait, is there someone inside it?
Is Sarah now miasma too?
What's wrong? You've gone pale all of a sudden.
Or wait.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Wait, Proxy, where are you going?
Is it? You don't have time to respond to Xiaoguang and Zhao Zhao's questions. Your heart feels as if it's being squeezed in by an invisible hand. Almost instinctively, you can't help but run towards the path of patch of miasma. For there stands a phantom of your missing teacher, Carol.
Teacher? Teacher?
Huh?
So that memory appeared at. I see. You. Redo.
What is she saying? When is this memory from?
She doesn't sound like she's talking to herself. Look, that massive miasma in front of her. It almost looks like two figures.
Xiaojiao's right. She's talking to someone.
Beginning of everything. Endless possibilities. An end that could devour everything. You're wrong. If those children, I have no regrets. What comes will become a terrible catastrophe. Lives. I wonder how I'll be remembered in Eridu's history. As someone who brought a lunatic with blood-stained hands.
Wait. What does that mean? What is she saying? No. It can't be. It can't be what I'm thinking.
Blurry figure of your teacher flickers before you, and in an instant, a flood of memories crashes into your mind. Okay, so the siblings.
Are these teachers' memories?
Oh, we were the two blobs that she was talking to.
Yes. This is what she was seeing back then. These are the two people she was talking to. Who are they? And that intense aura. Is it ether? And why do they look... my head and my eyes, they hurt.
Junior, are you alright?
Thank goodness, you finally come to.
Hold on. Alright, so the two blobs were us.
Sorry. What happened to me just now?
When the miasma cleared, you suddenly froze in place. Totally unresponsive no matter what we tried. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I was just, caught off guard. Those images I saw of our teacher's memory. I should discuss this with Wise when we get back. There's no reason to add to everyone's worries right now.
That illusion was the same as before. Of your teacher, Carol.
What she said. It sounded like she was admitting she had something to do with the fall of the old capital.
My brother and I have always believed our teacher was wrongly accused. The Carol we knew would never take innocent lives. But the disaster she spoke of, the loss of countless lives, and she said she's...
I think you're better off not dwelling on it for now. We only saw a fragment of a memory. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. The truth often lies much deeper than we think.
Exactly. Sure, some of what we heard sounded meaningful, but from where I stand, the sins behind them may not be any greater than the idle gossip at a Top's cocktail party. Even today, the city has never revealed the specifics behind how the fall of the old capital happened, claiming it relates to classified intel. All they've done is list a couple of perpetrators, Carol Arna among them. That means things are nowhere near as simple as they seem, right?
You're right. In any case, it's not safe to stay here. We should head back.
In a remote, deep underground corner, Lockspring lies on the cold ground, his sensors flickering weakly. Oh, that's right.
The only way to end suffering is through absolute order. Humanity must be controlled.
He murmurs those words, but his voice has lost its former resolve. Filled instead with doubt, and everything he just witnessed still echoes in his mind. The frail girl, burdened with the cruelest fate, still staggered to her feet, lifting her sword to stand before everyone. The proxy who had suffered the same injustices, and the Krampus judge who had never known kindness from fate, none of them harbored resentment or hatred toward the world. Instead, they held each other up, steady and unwavering.
The courage to forget and start over again. The resolve to choose sacrifice, even in the face of fear. The will to keep moving forward, even when knowing the abyss lies just ahead, and even when it means losing everything. To raise the blade toward the void, without hesitation.
Lockspring slowly blinks, and the flickering light of his sensors finally steadies.
These struggles I once deemed meaningless are the true essence of life itself. So behind all this strife, the conflicts, the betrayals, and ugliness I've witnessed, there was something entirely different hidden all along. Have humans always been such powerful beings?
How disappointing. I thought you'd win. Can't believe you ended up like this.
Back then,
Who is this?
when I was on the verge of shutting down completely, it was you that appeared out of nowhere and told me about the Creator and the Exaltists, giving me a sense of direction.
That's right. Well, what's the matter? Don't tell me you're trying to shift the blame now. Saying I'm the one who led you astray?
No, quite the opposite. I want to thank you. If it weren't for you, I might never have gone through all of this. Never found the answer in the end.
What are you even talking about? Has your logic core completely fried? Forget it. Nothing can stop that plan from moving forward anyway. But before that, I might as well have a little fun.
Knowing the taunts, Lockspring gazes calmly into the darkness before him, and yet it feels as though his eyes pierce through it all, seeing something far beyond, something vast and distant.
Perhaps one day, humanity's courage will fade away. But not today. Not now. Lady Sunbringer, perhaps you are right. Utopia that drifts above New Eridu. May you bring forth what is truly...
How boring. You're useless now. Guess it's about time for me to find some amusement elsewhere. New Eridu. Rejoice in the return of yokai.
Yokai coming in? What? Lockspring's sensors flicker a few more times before going completely dark. All sounds fade away, leaving the surroundings in absolute silence. He simply sits there quietly like a statue that has fulfilled its purpose. Together with Zhao Guang and Xiao Zhou, you return to Phantom Heights. The peaceful cityscape that you haven't seen in a while brings a feeling of it as if a lifetime has passed.
Now that everything's been resolved, it's about time I head back and report in.
Xiao turns around, seemingly ready to leave right away, but after taking just a few steps, she stops. She stands there in silence for a moment, like she's going through some inner struggle. She finally turns back, avoiding your gaze for the first time.
Proxy and Yeshunguang, thank you.
Huh? We should be the ones thanking you. If it weren't for you holding off those TOPS agents earlier, we would have been in real trouble.
The whole mess started because of me. I just cleaned up after my own mistakes, that's all.
Zhao Zhao, what about your mission?
Speaking of which, Xiao Zhao, what about your mission to seize the Qingming sword?
Oh, that's right! That mission came directly from TOPS! Wait, Xiao Zhao, aren't you the holder of the unbeaten legend of Krampus? If you can't complete that mission, your record will... what to do? Maybe we could pretend to hand over the Qingming sword?
You don't have to. What comes next has nothing to do with you guys. Just like you said before, this is my own choice.
Yes. No matter what, I'll support your decision. But if there's anything we can help with, please let us know. After all, we've been through life and death together.
Alright, I promise.
Xiao Zhao and Xiao Guang exchange a smile. Just then, two familiar figures appear.
Senior Zhao, what a coincidence. You're here too.
Things at Phylum Heights have wrapped up, and we were just about to head back to Krampus.
Ooh,
awkward. In that case, let's head back together.
Oh, right. Senior Zhao, just remembered you helped me a lot during the last mission, and I still haven't repaid the favor. So, what would you like me to do? Anything's fine.
You don't need to repay me.
Huh? The ever-equivalent exchange, Senior Zhao actually said that? You're not an imposter, are you?
Shut up! We're companions, and between companions, it's not all about transactions.
You're adorable when you're so shy. Don't worry, as payback, I'll keep your little secret safe. Like how you actually like to eat.
Shut up and get moving.
Xiao Zhao and drags the chatty down and resigned Banyue away with her. Watching them go, you and Zhao Guang can't help but laugh. As if responding to your laughter, your phone suddenly starts to ring.
Belle, you should be back at Phylum Heights by now, right? Is Xiao Guang with you? The mayor said he wants to have a word with you two.
Xiao Guang is right here with me.
Xiao Guang is right here. What's the matter?
Sorry for the sudden call. I'll get straight to the point. First of all, thank you both for everything you've done during this incident. Without you, we never could have contained the disaster so quickly. Both of you have made invaluable contributions to Waifei and to New Eridu. Secondly, Miss Ye Shunguang, there's something important I need to inform you about. In recognition of your outstanding performance during this crisis, I wish to award you New Eridu's highest honor, the title of Void Hunter.
Huh? this wasn't just my achievement. It was something we all accomplished together.
Don't worry. Everyone involved will receive their due praise and rewards. As for giving you the title of Void Hunter, it was decided after thorough consideration. First of all, your abilities fully meet the standards of a Void Hunter. New Eridu needs powerful individuals like you to protect the last embers of humanity. Besides that, I've also heard from Yishun about the Qingming Sword. The pain you endured and the sacrifices you made for it truly earn you this honor. For these reasons, I sincerely hope you'll accept the title of Void Hunter.
Xiaoguang instinctively turns her gaze towards you, her eyes almost pleading for help. You're more than worthy of the title of Void Hunter. Don't overthink it. Choose what you truly want.
Don't think about what others expect of you or what responsibility demands. Just ask your heart what you truly want. Whatever your answer is, I'll support you.
Okay.
It's as if Xiaoguang has finally made up her mind. She takes a deep breath and speaks into the phone, her voice clearer and more resolute than ever before.
I want to use the power of the Qingming Sword. My own power. To help everyone. And protect all that I hold dear. So, I accept it.
Excellent. I'll handle the arrangements for the ceremony. Thank you both again for your remarkable contributions to humanity's future.
After exchanging a few polite words with the mayor, you end the call.
I guess I'm still a little nervous. Can I really live up to the title of Void Hunter? And be like those great ones who came before me? But there's no point worrying about it now. If becoming a Void Hunter means I can make full use of the Qingming Sword's power and better help everyone, then it's worth it.
You seem more confident than before.
You seem a lot more confident now. That's great.
Xinguang's cheeks suddenly turn slightly red, her eyes darting away.
Really? Well, it's all thanks to you. You've always been there to encourage me. Anyway, let's hurry back to Swabian Temple. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
After returning to Swabian Temple, you and the others bask in the joy of having survived the ordeal. Meanwhile, in a dimly lit office, a single lamp casts its glow. A lone figure sits enshrouded in the corner, their face hidden from view. Ooh, who's this?
How rare. The unbeaten legend of Krampus looking so defeated. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time you've failed a mission, isn't it?
They flipped him again.
Yes. The responsibility is mine alone. No matter what decision you make, I'll accept it. Even if you decide to expel me from Krampus, I still...
What if I order you to obtain the Qingming Sword for me, no matter the cost? Even if it means killing that sword master, Ye Shunguang.
I refuse.
You dare to disobey my orders?
Objectively, with my current strength, I can't defeat someone who's mastered the Qingming Sword. That's a fact. Personally, I don't wish to harm her. So I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Xiao Zhao, I've always thought you were a smart kid. But in this matter, you really...
Long silence hangs in the air, so heavy it was almost suffocating. Then, from within the shadows, a soft chuckle breaks the tension. Who is this lady?
Managed to surprise me.
Huh?
Relax. I'm not planning to punish you. Quite the opposite. I'm pleased. I've been wondering when you'd finally grow out of that bad habit of yours. Thinking everything can be solved with equivalent exchange. Looks like this mission taught you something far more valuable than the mission itself. And also, taking the Qingming Sword was never my true intention. You've probably guessed already. This was just high ambitions and the others' order. Bunch of short-sighted fools chasing profit. But they'll probably move on to a different project soon. Something about... Void Hunter's weapons.
It's the same mission.
No matter what, remember this. Krampus Compliance Authority is forever loyal to TOPS, not to any single faction or individual. As for the rest, let's wait and see.
The day of the Void Hunter anointment has finally arrived.
It's the mayor! The mayor is here! Mr. Mayor, please, could you share a few words with us?
Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand here to commemorate a victory that determined the very survival of New Eridu.
This is our first time seeing them.
This victory doesn't belong to any one person. It belongs to each and every one of us. To all of New Eridu. Among them stands the current wielder of the Qingming sword, Monsieur Shunguang, the hero who carved a path through the deepest darkness to bring us dawn. And so, as the mayor of New Eridu, I hereby bestow upon her the city's highest honor, the title of Void Hunter. Monsieur Shunguang, I know no title can truly measure all that you've given, or the sacrifices you've endured. But please, accept this.
Well, she should have worn her fancy dress.
People need hope. A guiding light they can truly see and feel. They need to witness a hero standing unyielding in the darkness.
Thank you.
Perhaps, Monsieur Shunguang, you'd like to say a few words?
I'm not really good at speaking in front of so many people, but standing here today, there are indeed some things I want to say to all of you. Someone very important to me once told me that if I was in pain, she'd feel it too.
At the time, I didn't understand what those words meant. I thought that battles were my own, and so was the pain.
But now, I finally get it. Those words were
It's
the
the coffee
answer
guy.
to everything. I've realized that I can feel joy from the smell of coffee drifting around the corner, and happiness from the laughter of children. In the same way, I can feel heartbreak when people cry among the ruins, and sorrow at the pain of my companion's wounds. Maybe this world
Oh, he's back
is
to normal.
still full of conflict and imperfection. Maybe people will always find reasons to turn against each other. But in some grander, or perhaps more hidden place, there must be something that binds all of us together. That's why, whenever crisis strikes, someone always steps forward. Like a single spark, a lantern swaying in the wind, flickering, yet never going out. And when all these faint lights, these tiny fireflies gather together, they'll illuminate even the longest night. In the past, I only fought because I was dragged into it. But now, I want to be one of these countless fireflies. Because I know dawn always comes. No matter how long the night lasts, morning will return. In the distant past, and in the far-flung future, countless others must have made the same choices I did. We are never alone. Therefore, I, Ye Shunguang, hereby solemnly swear to accept the title of Void Hunter. From this moment on, for New Eridu, and for our shared tomorrow, I offer my sword, my strength, and my life, until my very last breath.
Beautifully said. A hero is not just a single individual, but the sun formed by the glimmers of light in all of us.
Is he the only one that clapped?
Let us witness this moment together. The birth of a Void Hunter, keeper of the Qingming sword, Ye Shunguang. May New Eridu's radiance endure forever.
Thunderous applause fills the hall, echoing endlessly. The crowd cheers, praying the highest respect to the young Void Hunter. Only one person stands silently in the shadows. His expression remains calm as always, at the corner of his lip. Yeshiguan takes one last lingering look at the figure bathed in the light upon the stage. Then, without a trace of hesitation, he turns away and walks alone against the tide of cheers. At that moment,
I finally understood why the Qingming sword chose her. Not me, nor anyone else. I once arrogantly believed her kindness was mere innocence. The naivety of someone sheltered from the storms of the world. I was wrong. That wasn't naivety. It was the courage to see through the darkness, yet still choose to embrace the light. It was something vast and overwhelming, powerful enough to drown everything, yet utterly genuine. A heart of compassion.
Situation has settled for now, and Phelan Heights has finally recovered to its former prosperity. The long-sealed porcelain mine in Lemnian Hollow seems to be set to reopen soon.
And so, the story comes to an end, and peace has returned to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Just like Xiaoguang said, even if the world is full of conflict and imperfection, there's still something that binds us together. Maybe it's the unspoken trust we place in our companions, or the small acts of kindness we receive from strangers, or the way we manage, even in the face of despair. We spark that shared flame called courage. All these small yet significant connections eventually merge into something that feels like a miracle. Something steady enough to hold us all up, keeping us from falling into the abyss.
Hey Val, you made it. Xiaoguang's about to head out on her first Void Hunter mission, and Yunkuei Summit is gathering at the Suibian Temple to see her off. Void Hunter, Qingming Arbiter, Yixinguang. What an epic title. What's with the one in the middle? Qingming Arbiter? Oh, it's a special title that the mayor personally gave to each Void Hunter to show respect for their contributions. Qingming Arbiter probably refers to how Xiaoguang's mastered the Qingming sword. Taming that blade is no small feat after all. Oh right, Miss Miyabi also has a special title. If I remember correctly, it's Void Hunter Ishin Muga. Oh, Shimi Miyabi. Sounds pretty cool. When will you get a title like that? Huh? Me? Just kidding. It's getting late. Let's hurry to Suibian Temple to meet Xiaoguang and the others. You arrive at Suibian Temple's main hall with Wise.
Xiaoguang, make sure you take care of yourself out there, okay? Remember to eat on time, and don't go acting recklessly like you used to.
I've packed some elixirs and snacks for your journey. They're definitely not as good as your osmanthus cakes, though.
Thank you, everyone. I'll take good care of myself.
You'd better. Don't push yourself too hard. We'll all be worried about you.
Don't worry, I'll keep my promise. After all, we're in this together.
Hearing those words, Xiao Zhao's face turns adorably shy once again. Meanwhile, Yixuan steps forward and gently straightens the corner of Xiaoguang's clothes.
Xiaoguang, as your mentor, I'm proud of you. But as Yixuan, I only hope that, no matter what, you'll stay safe.
I will, Shifu.
After everyone says their goodbyes to Xiaoguang, they slowly begin to leave. In the end, only Xiaoguang, Yixuan, Yixiyuan, and Yu remain. At last, Xiaoguang turns to look at her brother, who has stayed silent the whole time.
I suppose it's time for me to go too.
Brother?
I'm leaving this place. I'm going somewhere far from here, to find a way to put an end to the Qingming sword's negative effects.
Brother,
It's not just for you. It's also time I began my own journey. I heard that Void Hunter Hoshimi Miyabi's blade, Tailless, shares similar traits with the Qingming sword. I doubt that's a coincidence. There may be secrets hidden within these weapons. Secrets far beyond what we understand. I want to uncover these secrets and find the truth hidden behind. Xiaoguang, I still remember what you told me before. Don't worry. This time, I'll allow myself to be happy.
Yixiyuan reaches out, wanting to pat his sister's head like he used to when they were little, but pauses midway and instead gently rests his hand on her shoulders.
I've imagined it countless times, that if I could go back, I'd hide my sister away in the safest place, so that fate would never, ever find her. But I was wrong. No matter how many times it happened, when disaster struck, you would still make that choice. You would still pick up your sword and stand before everyone, just like now. Xiaoguang, I As your brother, I'm very proud of you. I also know that every hardship and pain you've been through stands as proof of your strength. The cracks within you are where the light shines through. It's just that, if possible, I still hope you can stay away from the heart of the storm and find true happiness. Sorry. I guess I'm just that narrow-minded.
I'm already happy right now. Really.
I'm glad then. Also, I'm not sure if you have heard Mr. Lu's so-called ancient prophecy. He once said that one day, a Baiza would rise in Yunquei Summit. When disaster struck, the Baiza would wield the Qingming sword to cut through the endless night and awaken the dawn. And besides this Baiza, a special catalyst would appear. A presence capable of changing the entire course of the future with a single thought. After everything that's happened, I can't help but think, perhaps this Baiza and the catalyst the prophecy spoke of are the two of you. Xiaoguang and Junior Bell.
Me?
Huh? Me?
That's right. Throughout this whole ordeal, you were the one who stayed by Xiaoguang's side. I believe you both give each other great strength.
Yes. If it weren't for Junior, I don't know how much longer I could have held on.
It seems your meeting was no coincidence. As for the deeper meaning, only time will tell. All right, it's getting late. I'll be heading off now. Farewell, my sister. And Junior Bell.
Yishi withdraws his hand without another word, giving Xiaoguang a deep nod. He turns to the setting sun and walks away with quiet resolve.
Junior, don't mind what my brother said about Baiza and the catalyst. It's just a prophecy. Probably something Mr. Lu made up to spook us.
I don't really mind. Prophecies are always a bit cryptid like that.
As long as you don't mind. Junior, there's something else I want to tell you. I mean the other me, once believed that love was a curse, a trap, something damp and cold, something that would destroy me. Perhaps I used to think that way because the old me was always filled with guilt and fear. When your heart is a swamp, even the warmest sunlight turns cold and twisted. But actually, it's not like that. Love is a miracle, a strength, a warm hand that pulls me back to the world when I'm falling into endless darkness.
Xiaoguang takes a deep breath, then uncharacteristically spreads her arms wide as if to embrace everything before her.
I really, truly love this world. I love the feeling of the morning breeze against my face, the warmth of the afternoon sun on an open book's page, the smell of freshly baked bread from the corner bakery, and the sound of children's carefree laughter. The good, the bad, the light, the dark. Everything is so precious, so special. And that's exactly why I'll do everything I can to protect them, no matter the cost. Now I finally understand. It wasn't just the Qingming sword that chose me. I chose it as well, along with everything it brings. I may be new as a void hunter, and there's so much left to learn. But I'll do my best. And also, thank you for staying by my side all this time.
You're welcome. I actually have something to tell you. I've prepared a little gift for you.
Really? What is it?
You take Xiaoguang to her room. Are these all the photos we took? You've organized them all. That's right, it's a photo wall for you. Countless photos, carefully developed, framed, and hung cover the wall. They form a galaxy of warm, glimmering light, capturing all the beautiful moments you once shared. Xiaoguang freezes for a moment. She slowly steps forward, reaching out as her fingertips gently, almost reverently, brush over these captured moments in time.
This is the one we took together. just before the ceremony that day.
Precious yet hastily taken group photo before the Void Hunter appointment ceremony. In the photo, Xiaoguang is smiling gently. Everyone at Yunhui Summit looks happy, and even Ye Shiyuan's lips seem to curve into a slight smile. In the background, the mayor is busy preparing for the upcoming ceremony. No one knows if there will be tougher challenges ahead, or if more heartbreaking farewells in the days to come. But at least in this moment, everyone stands together. The sunlight is perfect, the breeze is gentle, and without a doubt, this is an immortal memory worth protecting one's life. What am I gonna say, Sparkle? We're just kind of finishing up the epilogue and all that stuff for the current story.
It was my first time speaking in front of so many people. Thinking back, it feels unbelievable. I'm just glad you and everyone else were there with me. And all the moments we shared before. You kept them all too. I remember the fragrant scent that filled the flower shop, the gentle melodies we listened to together, and the movies we watched. I didn't realize we'd already made so many wonderful memories together.
The memories of the past will always leave their mark.
No matter
Keeping
what
it a secret from me?
happens in the future,
Maybe.
the memories of the past will always leave their mark. I'll always remember them. I'll always remember you.
Junior,
Xiaoguang chokes up, still staring at the precious photos as her shoulders tremble. After a while, she turns around, eyes glistening with tears, yet her smile shines brighter than the sun.
Thank you. This is the best gift I've ever received. I think everything we've been through together will become a memory I'll cherish forever. I don't know when the Qingming Sword side effects will return, or how long I'll be able to keep these memories. But because of these shining days, no matter what happens in the future, I feel like I'll have the courage to face it. Thank you for painting my life with such beautiful colors.
Together, you and Xiaoguang will relive the stories behind each photo, and at last the time comes when you have to part ways.
Well, I should be going.
Without a word, you step forward and gently pull her into a hug. Xiaoguang tenses up for a moment, then softly wraps her arms around you, returning the hug.
Thank you for remembering me. Goodbye, Junior Belle.
Xiaoguang smiles brightly, then turns toward the setting sun and takes her first step forward on her new journey as a Void Hunter. You stand there watching her figure fade away until she disappears completely into the glow of the setting sun. Hope Xiaoguang's first Void Hunter mission goes smoothly, though knowing her, she'll definitely be fine. It's a goodbye, but Xiaoguang's only leaving for a few days. She'll be back at Yunhui Summit soon enough, and we'll have plenty more chances to meet. For some reason my eyes have been feeling a bit off these past few days. Maybe I should go talk to Wise about it. Belle, perfect timing. I've got something to tell you. Just got a message from the mayor. They dug up some new intel about that creator we took down in Lemnian Hollow. That being who looks like Sarah. They're probably not the real creator. Not the creator, but they possess the creator's power. The mayor said it was probably a creation of the creator, a powerful being crafted by imbuing Sarah's physical form with the creator's power. That thing was after Xiaoguang's body. Seems like only using Xiaoguang as a vessel could give them the most power, probably because of the Qingming sword. Xiaoguang must have found out beforehand and wanted to use it against them by trapping them in her own body to destroy them. Thank goodness you managed to remove them from Xiaoguang, Belle. Oh right. The thing also held some of the first generation Void Hunter Lady Sunbringer's power. Their eyes were the same color as Lady Sunbringer's. It seems Lady Sunbringer did something in the Lemnian Hollow and left behind some of her power. That power was exploited. Speaking of which, didn't Lockspring say some rumors about Lady Sunbringer? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but Lockspring also said that even though Lady Sunbringer faced misunderstandings and hostility, she ultimately chose love and forgiveness, so that thing must have stolen Lady Sunbringer's strength. The mayor calls them a messenger, but just the creator's creation alone holds such immense power that it almost destroyed the entire Waifei Peninsula. Just how powerful are the enemies we're up against? But in the end, we still managed to defeat them. I'm certain the creator isn't invincible. Yeah, no matter what, we managed to protect Waifei Peninsula and New Eridu in the end. And then there's the thing with Teacher. Those visions of her you saw in the Lemnian Hollow. She's definitely been keeping a lot from us. She might have really been the one behind the fall of the old capital. There must be more to the story. I hope that's the case too. About what you mentioned earlier, that strange figure talking to her. We still have way too many mysteries to solve. And those weapons the teacher kept mentioning? The Jingming sword and the cursed blade tailless. What secrets are they hiding? Anyway, we need to do more digging into the teacher's situation. For some reason, a sudden sharp pain shoots through your vision.
It hurts.
Belle, what's wrong? You alright? Should we go to the hospital?
Her hand's glowing.
Your hand!
What was that just now?
Is it back to normal? Belle, you've been acting strange ever since that day you saw the creator. We should probably get you checked out sometime. I'm not sure if they'll be able to find anything, but still.
It's fine, really. It's not that serious. Maybe we can ask the mayor later. He probably knows more than we do. Anyway, that's enough for today. Let's head back to our rooms and get some rest, okay?
Belle.
Meanwhile, inside the mayor's office.
My old friend, can you see it? This city has survived once again. But I know that thing was their creation, the messenger. I thought they wouldn't do it again. Like a tumor that can never be removed. Cut one out and another grows. How ridiculous. It's obvious they're probing. Fumbling and frantic, yet driven. To find out the true extent of their own power. Still, it's not all bad. The Qingming Sword's keeper from Yunque's summit has been granted the title of Void Hunter. This is good. Very good. My old friend, I know you wouldn't approve of what I'm doing, but this is the only path we have left.
What does that mean? Lumite Mine can be accessed through the map. Complete. So that took 2.5 hours on top of what we did yesterday. So 2.5 is super long. Things are quiet again. Finally. I can do stuff again. What was that for? Okay, let's see how many pulls I have now. 20 plus 16, so 36. Plus 20, 56. Oh, wait, no, that was already part of it. So, or wait, was it? Hold on. In that case, you just... Alright, let's see. 20, 30. Okay, so 36 plus 8. 36 plus 8 is 44. 27. So 71. Okay. Real quick, I also have to... Where's the friend list? Actually, let's do our dailies. back. Welcome back. I'm just doing my dailies and then we're gonna wrap up. Although I think we have to give Dragon their gifted sub. Alright guys, anytime you clip things on the stream, if you end up with the most views on your clip for the week, you can get a gifted sub. Okay, I'll just take care of dailies. Sparkle, did you get your gifted walk-in for winning the giveaway? It should have worked, but I just want to check. Huh? Remember, was it, I think it was 2 days ago when you won the giveaway? Did you get your walk-in in Genshin? Because that means you should be getting 90 premium gems per day. Yeah, got it. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Because I didn't know if it would work, if I did it properly. Okay, we're at 73. Alright, I think we're done. Let me gift Dragon their sub.
Zappy! Tanuki TV gifted a tier 1 sub to the Dragon 151.
Oh, maybe I can go here. Share. Where's the friend list again? Oh, this is for the... Oh, here, friends. Suzushi. There they are. Okay. Alright, because I gotta give them welcome. Okay, but anyway, I'm out for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. If you guys want to join for the raid, let me see who's on first, because I gotta go. Alright, if you're sub, copy the High Papayas. If you're not sub, redeem for the Hildebonk, use the old raid command. And if you're not sub and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. As usual, follow on social media, guys, and join the Discord. But I will see you guys tomorrow for most likely Pokemon, because we couldn't get to that today. Yeah. All right. Thank you all. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. We're doing Pokemon tomorrow. And then Tuesday, it looks like we're doing Fire Emblem Heroes. And then Wednesday, we're doing Star Rail and ZZZ. My birthday's on Thursday. And then Friday, we're doing Genshin. You guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Go say hi to Suzushi. We're going to raid over there. See you guys later. Bye, guys.